forgetting her name. Oh, she was supposed to be on today. She has brown hair and it's shoulder length, and she has glasses. Oh, I can't remember her name.
Deanne Sheldon Maiden. Are you talking about, or?
No, it's Deanne's channel, but there was somebody else with us. I can't remember her name.
Oh, Maya.
Not Maya. She
No?
has glasses and it's like shoulder length brown hair. But I can't remember her name. Anyway, when we were doing readings, it's like I would shift between mediumship and cards.
Yeah.
It's like I'd be shuffling cards and all of a sudden it would come into my head. I'm like, okay, you want me to say it that way? Fine. So it comes to you however it does.
Yeah, when I first started, I bought these keyword cards because I was missing. I didn't trust trust issues, and then self-confidence issues.
Oh, someone's got an extra phone going.
An extra phone? Can you hear me okay?
I hear you fine. Now there's an echo.
Do I have an echo?
Well, it started when you came in.
Hello.
Hello.
What's up,
There's an
Scott?
echo now.
It's not me.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Herc. Hi, Sheila.
Hello.
Nice to meet everybody. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Hi,
you.
Sheila.
Hey, hi.
Is that better? Is my sound better?
Yes.
I pushed cancel echo cancellation. So
Oh, that works.
Yeah, there we go. You figured it out, Sheila. Thank you, Blessing. For
Scott, I didn't know it was a hat party, or I would have worn my hat.
Oh, I got one of those too.
I'm just throwing something on to look a little different.
I got my kitty cat ears, so whatever.
This is my down under hat.
Or I could put those on if you want.
Oh, there you go.
Mickey Mouse. Or I got another pair. It could be
look at
cat
that.
ears.
Ron,
There you
you're
go.
very versatile there.
Get it on, Ron.
Yeah.
he's got props.
Yeah. Well.
You enjoying your long weekend, Sheila?
My long weekend, I retired as of May 1st.
Oh, did you really?
I did.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
Lord.
good and all. Yep.
Yay, retirement.
Second
Sheila.
retirement. Yeah, I sure did. I've had enough.
Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a blessing to be able to be in that position to do so.
It was amazing. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. It's not like I'm manufactured to be in this position. There's a lot of things on the outside, that created it.
Oh, Mercury retrograde. I was having all sorts of problems.
Hey, Sharon.
But I'm here. Happy birthday, Amy. Oh, she's not there. Where did she go?
I'm right here.
Happy birthday.
Whoops.
Thank you. I was looking for my necklace / pendulum. It fell. But can you all say hey?
There we go.
Can you put me up for a second?
My max is 10, so.
Can you put me up for a sec so they can see this better?
I can try. Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
How does that work?
In the hot seat? There you go. Oh, my God.
Oh, she's in the hot seat.
Yeah, I'm in the hot seat. See it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's this is my birthstone. And it's like a Celtic knot design.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Oh, it's nice.
Yeah.
There.
I see it. Yeah, see it.
Yeah.
Celtic knot design. And I was looking for, all right, you can put me down. But
So-
I was looking for one, and I was like, I really, really need one. Please, put me in the right direction. And I was like, nope, 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 nope. And I was like, that one. It's like, and as soon as I got it, and I got it in the mail, and I picked it up, it started going around in a circle. I'm like, yep, you're mine.
Yeah, if you feel drawn to something, go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was drawn to it, and as soon as I got it out, it went around in a circle. I'm like, yep, you're mine.
Yeah.
Oh, you got one too?
Yeah, I got one too.
Yeah, I got malachite.
Oh, malachite?
Malachite, yeah.
I don't even know what mine is, but it's also green. There it is. Whoops.
Well, I wanted one in my
When I
birth
want to make
stone.
crystals, I do this.
Yep. I have one too. Mine's just
Everybody's doing
regular crystal that I have with my my jade ox that I got from the Buddhist temple in Hawaii.
Oh,
I was
lovely.
born in the year of the ox when you
Yeah.
go to Chinese time or Japanese time or whatever they call it.
Chinese New Year.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. But what really gets me is my sign in Chinese is rat. I'm a rat, but I'm definitely afraid of
they're
rats.
intelligent and crafty. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not necessarily bad.
But I'm
Very
definitely
well,
afraid of
Sarah.
rats. I'm definitely afraid of rats. Like, oh,
Uh,
Well,
Yeah.
I'm a monkey.
I'm
I'm a
not
Chinese
squeamish
monkey.
about those kinds of things. A bat got into
I'm a
my
monkey too,
sunroom.
Scott.
There you go, honey.
I'm a buffalo. Buffalo.
I'm
whatever they call it.
disabled, so I have to be intelligent in order to get by in this world.
Me too.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Great.
So-
Aiden, you got any cards you want to toss for Amy in case you have to leave?
I don't have anyone. Campy, I just wanted to pop on and say happy birthday.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm getting some
Thank
cards
you.
here. And I just want to say, Celtic Sheila, congratulations on
On the
your
retirement?
Yes. All right, honey. We're both retired. We
I
gotta
know, I'm
hang
done and
out.
over with. I just realized Aiden, and I just emailed you. Did you get my email?
Yes, I did. Oh my gosh,
Okay.
I'm blown away.
Woo, the wind.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And we're doing
I
the
think
same
I
time on
sent you an
Wednesday.
email as well.
Oh, Wednesday. Sheila and
Pardon me
Sheila
while I
as the
fangirl
expert.
out here
Aiden.
with Sheila on because she's the first person I started following
Really?
when I got
Aw.
into this community. So yeah.
Oh, I didn't even
Okay.
realize
I
you
feel
were
like I'm
alive. You didn't even say we're
impressed.
going live.
Well,
Actually,
Sheila was the lovely one that first emailed me to start collaborating.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have a
Scott
long
was my
history?
first.
Oh.
It sounds something when you say it like that, doesn't it?
Oh no! No.
He was my first person that I collaborated with on YouTube doing cards.
There. That's
Yeah.
much
Actually, yeah.
All right.
And it sounds funny when you say it the other way, but the Sunday morning, Scott and I created that Sunday morning.
Sheila and I created Coffee Sundays. Yes.
Yeah.
That's how I started watching YouTube together when we were on Sundays.
That's
You
how I
and,
found Linda
Oh,
G
wow.
was through Sheila.
Yeah.
Because the first person I saw was Diane's Tarot,
Mhm.
which
Yeah.
led me to Sheila's channel, which then led me to Linda G's channel, and then I don't know, I lose track after that. It was
Yeah.
like, oh my God,
There's
this is
this
really
big, huge tree of people. Yeah. It's wonderful.
I don't think it's anyone I still watch now.
But
Say that again. You said something, but we really couldn't hear you. Shield,
I said
Maiden.
I don't know who it was I the first started watching, but I don't watch them now. I can't remember what her name was. But yes, Sheila was one of the first as well that I started watching.
Aw, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, everything's connected. We find our soul family, and it's great.
I
Yeah.
remember
Wonderful.
Scott when he would do his videos in front of sitting down on his living room floor in front of his couch.
Oh, that's so cool.
I didn't have a laptop then, so I was using a
Did it on his phone, yeah. All that.
pen or my phone.
Well, that's what I'm doing right now because I don't have a laptop that works.
First time was on
Yeah.
Sheila's. Yeah.
I was
Well,
learning
now that I
tarot,
have my walls
learning
on,
tarot using
I
notes.
have privacy to do this.
Connie remembers. That's when you know we got a loving family that stuck with me when I was learning tarot.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say, if anybody wishes me good vibes in the chat, please tell me because I can't see it.
Okay.
Oh.
Hi,
It
Jean.
just dawned on me that we're live.
Well, people were
Hi,
saying,
Sherry.
Taking
happy
off,
birthday,
Aiden.
Amy. So
Hi,
Who
everybody.
did?
Thank you for joining, Aiden. If you're taking off, buddy,
Shockwave 43 said happy birthday.
we'll have to get together.
Hi, Aiden.
Bye,
Aiden. It
Aiden.
was nice meeting
Hey,
you.
Amy.
Bye, Aiden.
Bye, Aiden.
Is it Sherry's birthday?
I got a card for you.
Yeah, we
My
just got
birthday's
done
Sherry's
with
Friday.
birthday
Sherry's.
too, celebrating. Yep.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
birthday's this coming Friday on the 3rd. We just celebrated it early. That's all.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And mine's tomorrow. So
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll be. Let's see. I was born in
Okay, so I've got
1961, and I'll
Law
be
of Attraction
61.
card.
Whoa.
and I will be 50 tomorrow.
Wow.
50.
Nice.
Wasn't there a program on
50.
TV?
50. Yes.
50, Hawaii
50.
or something? Hawaii 50 or something like that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hawaii 50. One of my favorite
Yeah.
shows.
Put
Love
Manny
it.
in the hot seat, so everybody will listen.
Life begins at 50.
Yes, it
Life
does.
begins at 50. Yeah.
Absolutely. 50 is great. 50 is when you start not caring about what people think
Or say.
or
Yeah.
say. Yeah. Like, yeah, just feck off.
Yeah, back the F off. Leave me alone.
Right. That's it. I am what I am. Leave me alone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I pulled a card
Right.
for you. Oh, are you going, Mandy? Go ahead.
Go ahead, Manny. If you got a card ready,
This
go
is
ahead,
the Law of
Manny.
Attraction card. And it says, I can always tell a different financial abundance story. So it says, what
Oops, come
anyone
in.
else has or
Oh.
does.
Hey, Melinda.
Hi,
not
False
have-
Tito.
Hey, happy birthday. Thank you.
Hi,
Hi, Melinda. How are you? Great to see you again.
Okay.
Sorry for
cutting into your read, honey.
Well, that's it. Okay, put her in the hot seat so we can see what she's talking about.
Yeah. Hot
Okay.
seat.
Oh, all right, the hot seat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I thought I turned my phone. I thought I turned my fan off, but it turned back on.
All right. It says, I can always tell a different financial abundance story. What anyone else has or does not have has nothing to do with you. The only thing that affects your experience is the way you utilize the non-physical energy with your thoughts. Your abundance or lack of it in your experience has nothing to do with what anybody else is doing or having. It only has to do with your perspective. It only has to do with your offering of thought. If you want your fortunes to shift, you have to begin telling a different story. Don't worry about anything about what anybody else has got. Don't even think about it. Just think about you having more.
Yeah.
And think about your finances differently. All right?
Yep, that's where I'm at right now.
Yeah, good. Because you got to be. You have to be.
Mhm.
You have to look after yourself. And
Yeah.
always know that there's more where the other came from. And if you haven't got a little bit, it's just for a short time. You have more. You always get more. It'll always come. Okay?
Okay. Thank
There you go.
you.
Oh, that was
Well,
sweet.
we all might have to budget a little bit to get our goals and whatnot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm doing with my move next year. I'm budgeting like crazy, but it's happening.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, thank
Tell
you
yourself
everybody
you
for
can.
inviting me. And I just want to say a happy birthday to Amy again. And it was
Thank
great
you.
joining everybody. I'm going to jump off so somebody else can jump in. Bye, everybody.
Bless you,
Jean.
Jean.
Nice meeting you.
Bye, Jean.
Nice meeting you.
Bye.
Bye, Jean.
Jean. What a sweetie.
Okay. Are you finished, Mandy? Or
Yes,
I don't know if you were.
finished. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I've got some cards here. So, Amy,
All right.
I chose a card from Messages from Heaven. And this card is so apropos for today. Happy birthday. It says, spread your wings and fly. We are proud of you.
No.
And then I've got another tarot deck, which is an angel tarot deck. I can't remember the exact name, but you got the Chariot, and that's Archangel Metatron. And it says an important achievement, self-discipline, and willpower. But the last one is public recognition. And then the Six of Wands, this is the Six of Fire, which is the Six of Wands. And it also talks about public recognition or awards. So we're publicly recognizing you today, Amy. Happy birthday. It's such a milestone.
Thank you.
Okay. So that's what I've got.
Well, I'm blessed to be alive because I have a congenital heart defect. So
wow,
it's a blessing that I'm even made it this far.
Absolutely.
Wow. Yeah.
Good for you.
So I'm supposed to be here. People with congenital heart defects don't live very long. So I'm supposed to be here.
Yeah. You are.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And you're going to move to England. That's brave.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
wow.
I'm not really nervous about it. It's my home. I was there before and I loved it. I cried rivers because I didn't want to go back to America.
No, I was the way around.
Oh, well, thank you. Whoever said that. Thank you.
It's on my bucket list to go to the UK because my peeps are from Ireland and on both sides. So I'm 15 16ths Irish.
Well, if anybody in this panel wants to come visit me once I'm established, you're more than welcome to come see me.
Oh, of course. I'll be on my motorcycle.
Hey.
Heck yeah.
Well, it's in Birmingham, so it's just
it's like an hour from London.
Yeah, but it's kind of like a 5-hour drive from where I am.
Oops. Well, I won't be having a driver's license just yet. So you'll have to be,
That's all. I don't mind driving. I'll drive.
Cool. You can come stay at my place for a couple weeks or.
Couple weeks. Wow.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Wow.
We'll go out in Birmingham and paint the town red.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Cheesecake and everything.
I've had a couple lives in England, so England is my home. I've had a few lives in England, so England is my home.
Yeah, I know. I've done lots there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aiden wants to do a YouTube reader's cruise vacation.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Oh, that would be
Deanne.
awesome.
Hi.
Deanne, did you get my? So you obviously got the link.
I couldn't find it amongst you. I get all these junk mail emails and then they get buried and I couldn't find it. So
yeah, all us readers need to congregate in one area and then go on a cruise or a vacation or something.
Well, that would be wonderful, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Meet in the center of the country.
Oh, well,
Sheila's in Colorado. We could all meet there. That way you're up in the mountains. It's kind of
Oh, exactly.
There's a lot
Colorado
of
is
cruises
beautiful.
that leave from.
Well, if you come down here, you're going to be in the swamp. So
We have
Jesus, well,
beautiful places up in the upper parts of Michigan.
I've never been up north, so I don't know.
I've been to Michigan. I saw a spider. Granted, I was only 10, but I saw a spider that big, and I said never again.
Oh God!
Wow.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
honey, you need to come down here to Louisiana and see what a real bug looks like.
Yeah, maybe I
Okay,
was.
where-
Yeah, maybe Texas has them big too. The mosquitoes can pretty much, carry you away.
The bugs don't get you, the gators will.
Well,
I went to Branson, and they have a year that tarantulas, they mate, and they all come out, and me and Mom and Dale had a vacation there, and I seen a tarantula on the ground. I thought it was just somebody's toy they dropped. I went to reach for it, and it moved. I went, and then they told me they're everywhere, that, and they can jump 2 feet in the air. And we were going to go walking down some trails, but nope.
No.
It's in October. Do not go to Missouri in October.
Okay. Well, on the license plates here in Canada, I'm on the West Coast, British Columbia. It says beautiful British Columbia. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous province. So just putting that out
Yes,
there.
British Columbia is beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Especially where I am in the Gulf Islands. It's just gorgeous.
I want to see where Sheila is in Colorado. I've always wanted to go to Colorado.
Colorado Springs. Colorado Springs is almost a perfect place to be because you can take off in any directions between 4 to 5 hours and be in any vacation spot you want in Colorado.
Oh, wow.
Telluride. And then you have Cheyenne Mountain right next to you.
Yeah, Cheyenne Mountain. Yeah, we do have Cheyenne Mountain right next to me. Literally, I live right under Cheyenne Mountain. I go walk out my front door and I look up and there's Cheyenne Mountain.
Is that where NORAD is?
It is.
Yeah.
That's where NORAD is. I can see the platform when I'm driving home, especially if it's in the evening or at night. I can see the platform because the platform where all where the parking lot is all lit up, so you can see where the platform is to go into the mountain.
Wow.
What's
There's a
NORAD?
lot of UFO activity
What's
there.
NORAD? That's part of the military.
Yeah.
NORAD is an Air Force base. It's its own base here. We have 5 bases here in Colorado Springs. And Cheyenne Mountain is also a base. And that in there is literally computers where they track planes, trains, automobiles. I mean,
everything.
They usually said that they said, and they probably would never announce it, but if there was ever something that happened to their president, they would fly the president to NORAD.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be surprised if there's a Stargate in there somewhere.
I wouldn't be surprised either. You can't go up there anymore. You're on the road and you're like 3 seconds, and then all the MPs are coming at you. Well, they're security forces because it's Air Force, but security forces are at you. I'm going, what are you doing? Where do you want to come? They don't let you up there anymore. We used to be able to go up there and take tours of at least the entrance and some of this stuff, but it's a full-on city up there. Full on.
I bet.
You see a lot of UFO activity above Cheyenne Mountain?
If we do, I don't notice it. If they do, they definitely have the capability of tracking any and all of that. And of course, Santa Claus going across the always
Santa
like
Claus.
Santa.
Well,
That's our thing here in Colorado. Yeah.
Well, I'm about 3 miles from the largest swamp on the continental U.S. The Atchafalaya. It's an 18-mile bridge just to cross it.
Wow.
And
Do you see a lot of gators?
yeah. There's all kinds of things in that swamp.
Did I send you an email?
Who?
Melinda.
What?
Did I send you an email?
I didn't see it yet, honey.
It must have fell in the swamp.
Exactly. That's right.
Maybe it's just put, if you use the Melinda, DUT, all small letters, at gmail.com. Melinda, first 3 letters of my last name.
I've got it written down here. I've got it written down, but I thought I'd sent it. I couldn't have sent it. Then I'll have to send it again.
I'll check again. I haven't seen it, honey.
Yeah, I'll have to do it again. All right.
But we definitely need to do that collab.
Yes.
Your birthday falls on a new moon.
Coming, so.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Well,
Coming
Sherry
up
and Amy, you're up for some new adventures.
And relationships.
And relationships, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. I'm getting ready for a huge move.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I'm not moving anytime soon. I don't want to move again.
I'm excited as hell.
I was last summer.
I bet.
Now I'm settled.
New adventure, though, Sherry.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
You have to let us know when you get there and get your computer hooked up. Come holler at us and let us know.
Yeah, then we can jump on with you.
Yeah. Go visit you.
I'll be like, hey, let's do it. Let's do a live. I'm in my new place.
Hey, Amy, I have a special gift for you.
Is that your
What?
name? Is that your first name? Hear it?
You talking to me?
No,
Who, me?
ATR. Hear it? 213. What is that? His
Hurt.
Oh, that's not my real name.
Hurt.
It is Jay. So that's my
Jay.
YouTube
Jay.
channel.
Yeah.
It's Jay.
Yeah,
Jay.
Jay.
Are you the one that Jay? Are you the one that is in my comments under Jay? No. I'm just curious. There's a Jay who comments on my videos. I was just wondering if it was you.
Well, because with my YouTube, I have this is like my Herd 213 account is my YouTube channel, but my other one is Jay Harris. So if you see that, that's me. But I'm usually calling her this name, Herd 213. So that if you see this, that's me. So that's what
Okay.
you know.
Okay. Cool. Well, it's nice to meet you. I don't know if I met you before, but it's nice to meet you.
Likewise.
You're awfully quiet there, right? Quiet.
Listen, I don't want to be rude. So it's good to see you.
Jay is a beautiful soul.
Stream, so.
He is.
Yeah, he's got a beautiful soul and he's my little bro.
Yes.
All
My
He's a
little
beautiful soul.
Ron's little bro.
Oh, adopted him.
This is Amy's
I'm
birthday.
very outgoing, but I have a beautiful soul.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, you do.
You can be outgoing and have a beautiful soul.
Oh, jeez. Hey, Jay, you remember Cabana Boy? Somebody wrote.
Oh yeah,
Jay,
Cabana Boy. Yeah,
call
if you ever watched,
1-900.
if you watched the Nasty Women, he
That's
was
classic right
slinging
there.
drinks and bringing snacks and stuff. So he was Cabana, and he had services on the side, Cabana Boy.
Yeah, but
Oh,
If you wanted a lap dance, call Cabana Boy.
Oh,
Oh, you and the twerk.
And when we
And
got
here
him
we
on
go.
Instagram, he would work for us.
There's the rabbit hole.
you said you had a gift for me, Sharon?
No, it was Amanda.
Oh, I thought you said it
Well,
was
I have a gift for you.
Okay.
I have a gift for you, Amy.
Okay.
When we get on Ron's channel or Hert's channel, you know how we like to play around, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She makes me blush. She makes me blush.
Well, I tell you what, being how that we're on Scott's channel, I can't really do all that. So what I do have for you is that it is your birthday, and Sherry, being how it's your birthday too, I'm going to give you guys a birthday suit. Okay. Psych!
Oh.
What did that say?
Oh my God.
what in
What just happened?
A psych birthday suit.
Birthday
A psych birthday suit.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's like birthday suit.
Well, Deanne's
Well,
missing.
thank you.
Deanne's missing.
You're very
you, Sharon.
welcome.
Hey, Jay, here we go again, eh?
I'm Witchy Poo. That's a new one.
Yeah.
I used to call my sister that.
You've
DM,
never been called a
I'm on
witch?
Saturdays. I have a live stream on Saturdays. So, yeah.
Every
Watch
Saturday?
me there. Pardon me?
I said you on every Saturday?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so am
I
I.
try to catch
So am I on
everybody. I
every
like want
Saturday.
to watch this one. I have
Well,
I
you-
have a playlist
well-
like this of all you guys.
Well,
And
you
I
were
know,
on
right?
my DM was on with me yesterday. Yeah.
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 Yesterday. Yeah.
Wonderful. If
And
anyone
I
has
was in
any,
the chat. Yeah, it was a good one.
Yeah.
if anyone
Yes,
has
I
any
remember you
cards
being in
to
the
share
chat,
for,
I
if
do.
anyone has any cards to share for Amy's
I
birthday,
do.
we
I
can
do.
get that done.
I do, and
I
Deanne
do too.
does. So
I do. I do.
Go for it.
I do. Yeah, I love that. Me.
go ahead, Deanne.
Okay, let me go first. Okay.
Sure.
Amy, I pulled some cards for
Yeah,
you
go
on the
ahead.
other side, but I pulled some more angel cards for you. You got the card of claircognizance, and it's Archangel Uriel. It says, pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. You got the chakra clearing card. It's Archangel Metatron. Call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. This one I liked for you. You got, well, there's two. Life review. Take inventory of your life and resolve and change or heal anything that's unbalanced, because you're going to be leaving. So you're taking inventory of a lot of things. You want to make sure everything's balanced. You got the victory card. I think you're going to be victorious in your moves. It says your prayers have been heard and answered. Just have faith. And you got the card of divine that says the divine feminine has your back. So I think that every card I've pulled for you, including the show before, has been good. So, yeah, you got people got your back.
Aw.
You got your back.
Thank you.
That's lovely.
I got a card for
All
Amy
it,
too.
all it, just quick, Ron. What I
Okay,
was
can you put me in
feeling
the
from
hot
that
seat?
is like when you take that step forward and get out of your comfort zone and expose yourself to the world, that opens up to the divine feminine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
expose
you got the
yourself,
chariot.
you release.
You're
So
on
that's
your way.
wonderful.
Well, I got out of my comfort zone when I started doing this.
There you go.
Yeah,
So-
well, that's true.
I don't think it was in any of our comfort zone to start.
Yeah, right.
Not
And
at all.
I've got a really nice card here for you from Archangel Michael deck. It's like a little prayer from Archangel Michael, and it says the person you're asking about is trustworthy. So it says, thank you, Archangel prayer is thank you for helping me have faith so I can open my heart wider in my relationships. I am grateful for your protection, ensuring that only trustworthy people are in my life. There.
Mhm.
So thank you, Archangel Michael. Amen.
Very nice.
Amen. Beautiful
That's
message,
true.
Mandy.
Thank you.
Beautiful message,
I'm ready.
Mandy.
That's true,
I'm
because
ready.
all of you are trustworthy. I can trust y'all with anything.
There you go.
Yep.
There you
Absolutely.
go.
Go ahead and go, Ron. I'll go after you.
Okay, put me in the hot seat.
There we go.
Cards.
Ron
Ow,
Solo
ow,
time.
ow. My butt's burning.
Okay, Amy, I picked a card from the Secret Language of Light, and I got number 41. It's about the soul song. As you can see, all the energy. I think you can. There you go. You see a pair of wings up there.
Mm-hmm.
So you have invisible wings. So the number 41 is the soul song, and it says, "Tune into the soundtrack of life. Your soul emits a beautiful song. Think of it as pulsating light moving in rhythm with the universe. Your song travels through light and the background music of your life. Even if you can't hear your song, your physical ears knows it exists. We know animals hear songs we can't. Your song is always resonating to the universe, along with the song of the sound of the universe made when it was born, the greatest song of all. Om. You know, there's when you do meditation, there's this om, om. That's a sound, okay? And you can tune in to it through your heart and through your throat. Be willing to live your life from the highest, most aligned, most loving perspective. The next song of a piece of music that moves your inner world will help you to tune into your soul song, or you can go out into nature. The music of nature will balance and detoxify. Align with the sounds of the earth, and you will find the steps to take next. That's the message I got for you.
Nice,
Thank
Ron.
you, Ron.
Very
Thank
nice.
you.
Ron.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hey.
let me read mine and then I'm going to pop out because I know we got people waiting to pop in.
Yeah,
And
I was gonna say the
my
same
back
thing.
is starting to hurt, so I need to go and take my medicine.
I'm
and stuff anyway.
popular tonight. Wow.
That's it. All right, I'm pulling this from the Native Spirit Oracle, and I pulled for you Vision Quest. And it says that you're to take time away from people and situations, step back, meditate, concentrate on the inner truth that is starting to emerge from you. Listen to your inner voice. The answers are all around you. Go step out into the nature if you can. If not, open a window, whatever it takes. And just try to absorb that nature around you and just let it become part of your soul. And then the other card I drew for you was from the Eternal Seekers Oracle. And it's number 33, and it's I am. I am that I am. And it simply says, you are a part of, not apart from, the creator of all that is. Whatever framing you want to name your creator, however you want to picture your creator, we all have our own vision on that. But you're a part of that creator. You're a part of spirit, a part of the universe. You're not apart from it. You are a part of it. If you understand what I'm saying.
Yep.
So that's my birthday blessings to you. And thank you for coming to my birthday party earlier.
Well, you're welcome.
Good night to everyone. Thank you very
Night,
much.
Sherry. Love you.
I'm going to jump out so someone else can jump in.
Yeah, and I'm going to
Love
go ahead
you.
and jump out too. I just wanted to say happy birthday again to you, Amy. I got Bill's made dinner, so I'm going to go down there before it gets
Wonderful.
cold. But I love you and happy
Love
birthday.
you too. Thank you.
Bye,
Yeah.
Diane.
Bye, Dion.
So Kevin said happy birthday, Amy. So Kevin Lovin Vibrations said happy birthday to you. So.
Oh, thank you, Kevin. Well, he can come on if he wants.
Yeah,
I sent an invite to Kevin if he wants to come.
Well, I didn't know.
Oh, we got another darling.
Oh,
Hey, Lisa.
Lisa.
Heather.
And Heather.
Well, I didn't
Beautiful
know.
Lisa's here.
Hi, everybody.
I told
Hey.
you.
Happy birthday, Amy.
Well, thank you, Heather. Hi, Lisa.
Good news. The kitty is going to come home.
Hey, Heather. Oh, somebody's got their YouTube channel open.
Oh, it got quiet all of a sudden.
We don't need more than one Heather.
So, yeah. Hey, happy birthday, Amy. I just want to say happy birthday to you. So, yeah.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. 50 years young tomorrow.
Nice.
Yes, life starts at 50.
I love
I'm
it.
feeling fabulous. I'm feeling fabulous.
Wonderful.
You know, the world would be fixed if there was just more Gemini women.
Amen to that.
Just saying.
I know
Just saying.
it's Gemini season, and you Geminis are taking over right now.
Exactly.
You all are
All right.
everywhere.
Moon's going to be
We are the
Gemini.
communicators.
Right. I know.
Sagittarians.
Yes,
they're
we
like
are.
fires
You know when
under
I'm a,
people's
I went to school. I'm a trained sociologist and social worker.
Wonderful.
Wow.
Thank you.
Communication. All right. Well, I have one for you. I have the Archangel. I'm going to pull one of my Archangel cards for you, and I'm going to read the message for your Archangel.
Okay.
I cannot say this word, so you guys will just have to figure out that word yourself, but I will read the English version of that.
Innocual. Cool.
Adnacchio. Yeah.
There you go. So here's the message from Innocual, right? This is it, right?
Close enough.
That's the story of my life. Close enough.
Hey, that's how I am with my last name. People are close enough. I'll take it.
All right. The English version of this is called Way Shower. The message from your Archangel today, and this is for today, is a message: there is no one like you in all the world. You have a unique purpose. Believe in yourself and have confidence. Life is one big adventure. There you go.
Very nice.
Your Archangel.
Straightforward. I like it.
So Sheila, you're Gemini. So when's your birthday?
The 13th.
Of
June. Of June.
June.
Nice.
Well,
yeah.
Very
happy
nice.
early birthday, Sheila.
Yes, happy early birthday.
I was a Thursday child, and my first birthday was on a Friday the 13th. You would think that my parents learned about.
That's my lucky number. 13 is my lucky
Yeah, that's
number.
my lucky number too. 13.
I was a Tuesday child. I was born on a Tuesday, y'all.
Who
Yeah, I
was
was a
born on
Thursday
Tuesday?
child.
Me, I was.
So was I.
Oh,
A Tuesday child?
I was
Yeah.
born on a Tuesday. Every
I
few
don't even
years,
know
my
idea.
birthday is on Mother's Day.
Oh,
Very nice.
Yeah, I share the same birthday with Santa Claus.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
Saint Nick, December 6th. Yep.
Wow.
I had my very first son a day before my 21st birthday.
oh, what a wonderful birthday
Beautiful.
present.
That's a
Oh,
nice present.
definitely.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm my dad's
My
birthday.
daughter, just after my birthday. Well,
Well, I'm my
then,
dad's
yeah.
early birthday present because I was born the 30th of May, and then his was exactly a week later.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
pretty neat.
Yeah, my mother was born on the 18th of October, and I was born on the 22nd. So,
Yeah, my
Nice.
grandniece gave birth to my great grandnephew the day after her birthday on the 11th of December. So we're all Sagittarian women in the first 2 weeks of December.
When's your birthday, Heather?
Mine's the 6th. My great grandmother's
Oh,
is the
six.
4th. My sister's the 5th. I came 16 years later on the 6th. My granniece Tiana came on the 10th, and her son, my great nephew, Kymir, came on the 11th. All
Nice.
They're all
Sagittarians, baby.
bunched together.
Yep. Fiery women for sure.
Well, check
Yeah.
this out with my daughters. I have double number daughters. My oldest daughter was born on 7/7/95, and my youngest daughter was born on 12/12/96.
Ooh, very cool.
What are the odds of having double numbers?
yeah, that's
I
cool.
know, that's cool though.
My son's birthday is the 8th. Mine's the 9th. And my 17th grandchild is on the 10th.
17 grandchildren?
I have 18 grandchildren.
Holy
Wow.
Jesus!
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
5 sons.
That's
Are there going to be any more, or are they done?
Oh,
Not
they're
gonna be
still-
anymore.
they're
I know.
still-
It sounds like you've got your own city going there.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got both sides of the ball team.
Right.
Wow.
Wow.
Well,
my grandmother had 26. My grandmother had 27 grandchildren.
So much.
Oh my God.
holy crap!
Yeah.
Holy crap.
But that was a long time ago.
Is my
Well, I'm going to be 50 years old, and I have 2 great nieces.
All
There
right.
you go.
Yeah. I got
I had
great
to pay
nephews.
for every
so-
grandchild I got.
Great nieces. Can you believe it? It's like, wow, because my niece that I found out I had, she's in her 40s.
Wow.
So from my brother-in-law's first marriage. So she isn't technically my niece, but I consider her my niece because she was my brother-in-law's daughter. And her son is in his 20s and he's got 2 kids. So they're my great nieces.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, family is what you make it, you know,
Yeah.
doesn't have to be blood.
That's right.
Yep. And they were
I mean, look
born
at
when I was
us.
40. Exactly. One was born when I was 47 and the other was born when I was 49. So, you know,
I
Yeah,
have wonderful sons.
I have an uncle.
Great
I have an uncle
grandkids.
that's 3 years younger than me.
that happens.
My
That
grandma had a second marriage, and it was pretty late in life.
well, I was an oops. My mom
Yeah.
was done, and then oops, here I come.
Well, you know, there's never
Supposed to
any
be here,
oops.
girl.
It's like, oop, there I am.
My
No,
children
my
have that.
What's
Yeah,
Sheila?
my children have that. My 2 older children and my first husband, and then his third wife was really young, like in her 20s, and he was in his 40s, upper 40s or 50s or whatever, and she wanted children. So my son got married, had a child, and then his father got married and had 2 more children. So yeah, they have that problem too.
My youngest sister that sometimes joins the chats, Michelle, the one I call Youngblood.
She's one of
as
my
old.
subscribers.
Yeah, she's as old as like my second son, third son. Yeah, so she's got little itty bitty tights, you know, as old as my grandchildren. But she's a wonderful person. She is a psychic in bloom.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I met her. She hangs around in my chats all the time. So.
Mm-hmm.
On my channel, yeah.
So, have all of you pulled a card already for Amy?
I'm sorry, we just get off on tangents, don't we?
No, it's fine.
I have some.
Go with it, girl. It's your day. You do whatever you
Yeah,
damn well
my
please.
day.
Exactly. Exactly.
Well, I have a card for you, but I didn't want to jump in if everybody's waiting.
Go for it.
Well, okay.
Yeah. No, go.
Just go. Go.
Okay, here's the card. It says, it's something I have to read. It says, "Let your light shine."
Hey, almost picked the same card as me. One time.
And then here we go. It says, "Today, embrace your uniqueness. Say to yourself, I'm so pleased and honored to be me. Embrace the parts of you that may feel a little strange. They feel this way because you resist experiencing the fullness of you. We can all feel a little odd or peculiar at times, longing to be like everyone else and just fit in. But compromise breeds resentment. Locking yourself into the pretense of what others want will strangle your soul and split you in two. Accept yourself. Set yourself free from judgment and what you perceive others think about you. Let your soul shine outward and inspire others to connect, embrace, and shine their truth. When we are aligned with our soul, we feel loved and satisfied. We no longer need others to lean on, to fill our perceived voids, or, turning the page, to be different to who they are. Instead, we want to be with others for the pure joy of it. Create new ways toward anything that is of interest to you. Can you feel relief wash over you? You are beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Aww.
So are you.
Nicely said.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Beautiful creature.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
that made sense with the card I pulled for Amy on Sherry's birthday, and the card said, "Don't dim your light," and that's exactly what Lisa just gave her the same.
I know it's shocking. When
I
you,
went to go. I was looking for it. I couldn't
There I
find
am.
it yet, but I did have the card earlier that said, "Do not dim your light. Be your authentic self." And that, Lisa just had the same message. So, yeah, just be you. Don't let anyone dictate how you should be. You just let that light come from the inside, from that heart of yours, and just let it shine. However you want to shine.
What you're seeing on the screen right now with y'all, this is me. This is how my family doesn't like me acting, but this is me. The crazy me, acting nuts, acting like I've got a lot of energy. This is me. But my family always act like they have something stuck up their butt. So,
honey, you got to fly that freak flag proudly.
I know.
That's right.
But when we have family get-togethers, that's how I have to act.
I have to tell you, being a Gemini, it really is tough on the families. And I'm not trying to be funny right now. I literally had the most. They suppressed so much of who and what I was as being even a Gemini or even in this realm, even all of this. They really tried to just remove everything that was about me. So I learned how to be quiet, meek, submissive, and within my family as well. Today, they all kind of just fall away and they can't handle it. But I found my tribe. And just remember, we can still, survive with the family, but we can be who we are with our tribe. And this is our tribe.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I have to act how I act around my family. That's just how it is. But when I'm with you guys and my other friends, it's like, hey, this is me. If you don't like it, go jump in the lake.
You know what, Sheila, when you was talking,
more my family,
my heart just
my own family
felt all this love and empowerment that your heart was just surrounded by, and it was a wonderful feeling. So I just wanted to share that with you.
I'm being real. This is me. This is the real me. So I love y'all. I love y'all.
Yeah.
Well, I could tell you this. I can amp up about 5 or 6 notches and still be me as well. And I can go 5 or 6 notches below and I can still be me. I am me at every level. I choose to be wherever I am. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I love that. I am me at
every
level.
That's a
wonderful.
Yeah,
I agree with that 400%, Sheila. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm the same way too.
Content.
It's like you get this is
content.
it. This is what you get. So
but I enjoy I would rather be at this level than have something stuck in my butt level.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
That's for sure.
Now you're going to start talking about licking nickels or caves or what?
Because when we have family get-togethers, I always have to act like more often than not, have to act like I have something stuck up my butt because my family is so rigid.
The cats don't care.
And the cats don't care.
And the cats don't care.
No, they don't.
It was great.
Well, here's something that I've done is I literally get to be who I am within. I don't mess with family too much anymore, but I get to literally be who I am. I just choose an abundance amount of kindness, and I never how can I put that? I never place anything out there that's going to make them uncomfortable about who I am.
Right.
However, if they're uncomfortable with my silence, that's on them.
Yes, exactly.
Right. Very true.
Exactly. That's beautiful. It's awesome to feel real. You know what I mean? To be able to stand in your truth. It's it's a wonderful feeling.
It is.
It is.
Patty, it's okay.
Who was that, Maz? Was that a doggy? Oh my goodness.
I heard a doggy.
Shield Maiden, I know that you were trying to say something, Shield Maiden. I know that you were trying to say something, but you're so low when you come across that we can't hear you.
You need that mic. Yeah, you
Come
need
here.
that
Your volume is
microphone.
so
You
low.
gotta need the microphone.
Remember we
Let-
were
let
talking
Billy
about that?
go. Come here, girl.
Need a
Yeah,
microphone.
yeah, I did. I have got a new microphone, but I can't hit it.
Yeah, because you're really muffled. Yeah,
Come here,
unfortunately.
Lily.
We can't hear
I mean,
you.
I can listen to your accent all night long.
I know,
Me
right?
too. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I have to sit closer. I have to sit closer.
Yeah, that British accent just mesmerizing.
Oh, just the way she said that was wonderful. Yeah, I like to sit closer.
But I
It's
have
like,
an
yes,
English
do
friend.
that.
Sexy.
I have an
That's
English
a
friend
sexy sound.
that says the English guys love American accents.
And we do.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I want a Ukraine man by now, so I'm just saying. I'm gonna get me a Ukraine man.
Well, when I was over at England, I had so many guys come over to me because they loved hearing me talk, and I'm like, what? Okay.
Yeah, I love listening to Mandy and Ben from Beneficial Tarot. Their
Yeah.
accents are just so soft and beautiful and light, and it's just kind of like it's like honey to your ears.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
really is.
thank you. Yeah, thanks. But that's what it's like for us to listen to you. You know, the American accent. Love it.
Mine isn't honey. Mine is. My family thinks it's obnoxious. But it's my family. Huh?
It's all good.
Yeah, just remember they're not your chosen family.
Well, that's true. That's true.
That's right.
And mine is very southern, so that's not always.
I love your
possible.
accent, Lisa.
Oh, Sharon loves it. Yay, thanks,
Yeah.
Sharon.
Absolutely.
I was born in Virginia, so whenever I get around somebody with a southern accent, it accidentally comes out.
I love that.
I'm so sorry. I'm not making fun of you.
I mean, we all can go Texan if we really want to have a Southern accent. I mean, we really can go there. I mean, I have lots and lots of family down there. We can just go and start wrangling up some snakes. I mean, that is dinner.
Just because you said wrangle, I was with you.
Wrangle, yeah.
Wrangle.
Mine's the Virginian. Mine's the Virginian one, you know.
Yeah.
And after skinning that snake, you can make you a belt.
A belt, and we can put some on your boots. And you know those hats, those 10-gallon hats, we can put a little ribbon around it just perfectly. Oh, we can dress that up like crazy.
And you can hide your booze in your hat, right?
Oh, you can totally hide your booze in your head if you want to do that. Yeah. Straight up. Right
You
on.
need your 10-gallon
Your
hat,
whiskey.
then, Sharon.
I know that booze makes me tired all the time.
Yeah.
When I lived in Flagstaff, Arizona, people
Texans call it liquor.
Licka.
I had a coworker
Licka
come in.
nickel.
We had a new guy, and he was from the city, and with his accent and stuff, the minute Buffalo has a different accent than New York State. But having lived in Boston, he was Boston and New York City, and I had lived in Boston for 7 months. So naturally, when you live somewhere, you pick up the accent, and sometimes you don't realize it. So when he would come to work, him and I would talk. Boy, that accent came right back out. It was so much fun, and people would just look at it you went, what?
I tend to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I tend to do that when I'm with someone with another accent, especially visiting another country. I tend, I hear myself and I'm going, why am I doing that? I don't know. I guess I have an ear for it, and I just start for Irish accent. I start talking like they do. In fact, there's a viewer, James C. He's actually Canadian, but he sounds like he's Irish. And it's because in his job for the last 3 or 4 years on the internet, he speaks on the phone with Irish people. So he's picked up this Irish accent. It's riot.
Picked up the brogue. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is so strange.
I was going to say, did you want to put up some of the? Oh, sorry.
Just no, Deanne's in the comments. She said something about she dated a man from UK once, and that he couldn't handle American women, and this is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. They wouldn't. They can't handle American women.
That's because we're into multiples.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm a one-man woman.
No. I'm not talking about
people, but
I'm talking about multiple.
I think Melinda's being a little naughty
coming
again.
over here just
No. That's
she's
not being
actually
naughty.
she's actually being very good.
That's right. Thank you, Sharon.
I know. Well, she was in the chat on my live, I think, or anyways, she was being very naughty. Made me blush. Me.
Oh. Sharon's bringing out her 1-900 voice.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Who, me?
Yeah, Sharon.
Come,
I wasn't me. Why did you want me to do that?
Boy, shame on you.
Honey, let's go book a room.
Okay, so you want to reach out to Sharon. Sharon's PayPal is 1-900. Talk to me.
1-900 rhubarb.
Hey, Scott,
Rhubarb goes off the rails, guys. So we know this.
No, I don't. I'm very tame on rhubarb. On my
Okay.
I'm a lot tamer than I was on Nasty Woman.
Oh, geez.
Yeah,
Lord.
Hey, Scott, you want to put some of the pictures up?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, in a second here. For some reason I was drawn to grab a rebel card for Sharon for her naughtiness.
I was talking about Melinda, and everybody picks on me. It's a fact. Melinda gets away scot-free. She makes me blush.
Melinda's being
She
bad
makes
too.
me blush, and you're drawing a card for me.
Well, you can draw a card for Melinda too, Scott.
All right. What does it say? Absolutely perfect. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, I am trying to do that. Yeah, I'm trying to do that. Balance my nastiness with that.
No more 1-900 number there, Sharon.
Shouldn't that be for Melinda though? That should be more for Melinda than Sharon.
Sharon's bad. She always calls me bad.
She's
my mirror.
Way worse than me.
Oh,
what?
You're very graphic. I leave a lot to the imagination, but you're.
Wait a minute. You're too graphic for Sharon. You are too graphic for Sharon.
Look at this.
Look at that.
See this?
Wow.
Who's that?
That's me at a year and a half old, y'all.
Oh, adorable.
Oh, I heard Sharon and I saw the picture. I'm like, that doesn't look like Sharon.
No, that I found
that's
some
not me.
pictures I went through, and that's me at a year and a half old, but you can tell it's me.
Right.
I haven't
Picture
changed
is
much.
adorable.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, you can tell it's me. Haven't changed much.
So Amy, I'm glad you broke up things by showing the picture, because I think Melinda and I were about to get into a cat fight.
Yeah.
Oh no. If I get in a cat fight, we gotta have some tarp down and baby oil.
Okay, next picture, Scott. Next picture.
Yeah. What else? What other pictures do we have?
And this picture I did about 6 years ago.
Woo!
Gorgeous girl.
I was about 36 years old. Actually, no, I was about 46 when I did this one.
Wow.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Beautiful.
Very nice.
And I actually had long hair back then. And that's actual natural curl.
There we go.
Well, yeah, because the Italian, we get that natural Mediterranean curl.
Actually, it's a German and Polish curl.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm half
Oh, s-
Polish and almost half German.
Do you
Oh,
want to
so
share
your
your
married
parent?
name is Italian.
Yeah, my parents. So you can see where I get my face.
Okay.
My face.
Well, I'm
My
glad it's not your tush.
there goes my accent. See, that's my accent.
See what
Sorry.
you-
Accent. Aw.
That's my mom and
yeah.
dad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hi,
sounds
Mom
like a
and
mom.
Dad.
Yeah.
But I think I look
Let's
more
see.
like my dad than I do my mom.
No, you got some of your mom too.
Yeah, you got some of your mom
But
too.
I do see the dad, and I love the shirt. My dad
Yeah,
had. My
I see
daddy
the
had
dad
a
too.
shirt like that.
Yeah, you have that case of whichever parent you're with. That's the one you look at.
Right.
Puppy. But you
Puppy
can
is
see I
saying happy
had
birthday to
really
you.
long. Yeah, happy birthday. Thank you, puppy. But I had really really long curly hair at the time. Yeah, thick, curly, long hair.
Yeah.
At the time. But not anymore. It all had to be cut off.
Yeah, because of COVID, mine ended up going right down in my butt, and it hadn't been that long since I was like 12 years old. So that was bizarre. And they have 12-year-old hair. Like, no.
I was very lucky in that Kevin the Healing Medium is my hairstylist, and so when you go into it, yes, and when you go into his shop, there's just you and him. That's it. So I was able to do it, and he's in my tight circle during COVID. So I was very blessed to have Kevin to be able to do my hair.
I wish he could work his magic on me. That would be awesome.
And I would say if you want to show the hair pictures, talking about hair.
Oh yeah, let's see. Was
The hair
picture you
pictures.
shared about the
Oh,
hair?
you mean from the 80s? The big hair?
No.
No, you didn't do that?
No, I never did that. I did the feathering back thing.
Yes, I was.
Yeah.
You know,
And
in
Nancy
the
McKee,
80s when I was in high school, they used to have like I don't know who contributed this, but there was like Aquanet cans in the ladies' room, so that if anybody needed a touch up, it was like,
oh my god,
yes,
crazy.
Yes, I used it so that maintain my feather.
Aquanet.
You got to maintain
White Rain.
No.
Yep.
That's
And
the
of
only
course, in the
picture.
80s, it was all Diana too. Oh, beautiful hair.
Oh
That's the
yeah.
only picture I found with your hair.
Oh, there was another one where my hair was like really super long, and it was the back. But yeah, we went to the Ren Fair, and I paid to have my hair done like that.
Oh wow.
Because it was super long. It was down almost to my butt.
Okay, wait a minute. Aiden says here, I had crazy hair in the 80s. He wasn't even around in the 80s.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Aiden,
What you talking about, Lily?
Aiden,
he must be talking about a past life.
It may have been a past life. Oh.
Irish. Yeah, Italian, Irish,
Then Irish, English,
French, Canadian here. Yeah, German. Hey, we might be related, Sherry.
And then the other pictures I gave you were pictures I took on. The other pictures I gave you were pictures I took on my vacations. That
I have a feeling Aiden's pulling our leg.
Oh,
well, he's
right.
Puppy alert!
I want to give a
Sorry,
shout out to
yeah.
Sharon Sipe. I don't know who else is putting everybody's channel in, but
Yeah,
I've seen
she's very good about
Sharon.
that.
Yeah, she's just amazing, and I'm going to give a
She
shout
is.
out to her.
She's
And
a
boy,
moderator
thank you so much.
extraordinaire. And I swear
Yeah.
she's cloned.
Oh, she's all over the place.
Yeah, she's cloned.
Yeah, she's
There's
all over
Sharon
the place.
clones for
And
sure.
Breeder TK, she's the same way. She all the time gives everybody hugs.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Lovely.
Somewhere in the universe.
They are lovely.
Sheila, what's the name of your puppy?
That was Panda. She's an Aussie Doodle, an Australian Shepherd Doodle. Apparently, they're hyperallergenic.
No.
do you have the pictures that I took on my vacay, Scott?
What's that?
How
Sorry,
does Scott have all your pictures?
I took on my vacay.
your vacation picture you sent.
The vacation pictures, there are like three or four of them.
Which one do you want?
The water ones.
The water. Looks like a swamp.
No, the other ones.
Well, let's see.
The ones where the building is on the water.
Okay. Try that one. Let's see. Where's share?
We went to
Screen.
Leelanau, Michigan, our family reunion vacation, and half the building was on the water and half of it was on land. It was like, and we had a waterfall right outside our door, and that was right outside my door at sunset.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
You take a
So-
boat cruise or anything there?
Yeah, they have those. What do you call them? They're like cars, and you can take them on. You can take them on land, and you can take them on water. And they have cars that'll just literally go on the water.
Oh, look
yeah,
at
I've seen that.
Wow, nice. It's like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a James Bond movie with a car like that went in the water and
Yeah.
went on land? Something like that?
Mm-hmm.
And then there was
That's a
some
long
other
time ago.
ones that I took right outside my door.
Oh, let's see. Outside your door. I have a road one that you sent. Oh,
Nope.
This one's pretty. Okay. Share this one. Share a screen. Give me a moment.
Yep.
Okay.
That one
Oh, that's
was
nice.
right outside my door in a different perspective, but that's the same.
That's lovely.
Yeah, and those were like metal birds. They look like real birds, but they're not. They're metal birds,
They're
Right
sculptures,
back,
yeah.
Daddy.
sculptures. And
So what-
but it's the same
Right back,
place,
baby.
but during the
Yeah.
day.
Where was this at again?
Leelanau, Michigan.
Okay.
It's actually a building half on water and half on land. And my room was on the water. And you go step out, and you're right on the water. And you could literally fish where you're at.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Amy, have you ever been to Taos Bay up in Michigan?
Yep.
Really? My sister's first husband was Coast Guard. And in 1980, I got to spend the summer living on the beach underneath a real working lighthouse at the time. And so every night,
Wow.
it took me a week to get used to the foghorn going off in the middle of the night. But by the time I got home a couple months later, I couldn't sleep at night without it. It took me a while to adjust
Yeah.
by it. But the
We
beach
went
was
to-
beautiful. You just walk right out and the water just stays at your waist. And you could just swim all day and play with the dragonflies and collect seashells. So
Our
Wow.
vacation, we
That's
vacationed
awesome.
there for a week at Tawas Bay.
Yep. I guess they
Gorgeous.
closed the Coast Guard part of it down, and now it's a private resort or something. I think maybe I'm not sure. But
But
yeah,
we stayed in a rustic cabin where we slept in bunks.
Okay.
I
You
got
know,
to
those,
sleep in the house.
yeah, and all
Yeah.
it had was a TV and a pool table, and yeah. Yeah.
That's all.
I love pool. Do you like to play pool?
Oh, I love playing pool.
I
too.
love playing pool.
There should
Oh, I
Me too,
love
but I
playing.
say
Oh,
no.
we need to make a readers pool league.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be cool. And there should be one more. There should be one more water one, like a whirlpool looking one. Scott.
Whirlpool. Let's see if I can find a whirlpool.
Oh, Melinda, I have a T-shirt just like that.
Do you?
Let's see.
Yeah.
Like
What does
turning
it say?
water.
It says no bad vibes.
No bad vibes.
Nope, no bad vibes here.
Yeah,
that's right.
I'm not,
I was actually trying to show the animals,
There's
but I'm
like
glad I showed the
something.
shirt.
I saw the black kitty.
Aw.
I'm not saying that whirlpool one you're talking about.
It's like churning water, and there's like a tree stump in it with three holes in it.
Hmm.
Oh, there goes Scott's tip.
I see what do you call it? It looks like a scene from, well, I'll just show this one. Is that what you're talking about?
No, that's from our vacation in Tawas Bay.
Oh, really?
That's beautiful.
You
Yeah,
sent me that, Amy. Why'd you send that to me?
that was the little lake that we were on when we were in that cabin.
Do I have the whirlpool here? Is Amy's the whirlpool of here, let me see if I can. Is this the whirlpool?
Yes.
I'm not really seeing any whirlpool. Oh, a screenshot?
Yeah,
It didn't
it's kind of hard over here.
okay.
But it's
Yes.
over there and stuff. So
It's like churning
there we
water,
go.
and there's like a
stump. There's the stump, and then there's the, right
You want me to send you that picture of the lake and the?
How about that
There.
one?
There you
Yeah.
go. That's it. I mean, it doesn't look like a whirlpool, but I can kind of see off to the side that it might look like one.
I saw that and went, whoa. Because would you even realize that's, I looked at it and went, I've got to take a picture of that because I like abstract things. And when I looked at it, I just automatically thought abstract. So, because I love taking pictures. That's my artistic thing. So, because right over to the right of the picture is the right over to the right of the picture is the waterfall. Oh, there's my hair.
There's your hair.
That's how long my hair was.
There you go.
Me too. Mine was that long too.
And I had to get it cut. It's like, but right over to the right of the picture was the waterfall. So it was churning like that. And I'm like, I've got to take the picture of this. So I didn't want just the water. I wanted something else in it. So I put the stump in there. So I thought it looked kind of like, I was on a boat. So I thought that was the feel of it. I thought it was artistic.
Yeah, that churning water. I mean, everything is artistic when you look at it. Whatever you take in, it's a wonderful scene.
Kitty alert! Where's Axel tonight?
Mosquito.
Yeah.
Usually
We got
Axel's jumping
Skylar
around behind
instead.
you.
Well, Jay hasn't said much tonight.
Kitty alert.
Where?
Kitty alert!
Kitty!
Wow.
Beautiful.
Hi, Kitty.
Oh, I took it to Kitty.
She's tired now. That's what she wants. She wants me to go to bed.
Yeah, it's gotta be late at your time.
Yeah, look at
It
those
is.
green
I've got to get
eyes.
up in the morning before to go to the studio, so it's like 1:20 now in the morning.
Oh, that's early for me.
I know. I don't know.
But I love
it's
Kitty.
just like things to do now, so
But I hope everybody liked my pictures. I thought it would be fun to share them.
They're
Yes,
very
it's
good.
good. Let's share its memories.
I'm gonna have to say goodbye. I need
Let's
to
say
go.
me too, because I gotta get dinner.
Yeah, I
bet,
gotta get
yeah.
dinner as well. So,
But I'll send you that swamp picture if you want it, Heather.
Swamp.
or
Little
that
crocodiles.
weather, that picture, the water in by the lake, the weeds that he put up.
Now, if there's snakes or anything or like stuff, don't send it to me. I don't like that.
No, oh no, I don't like them either. Okay, it's just the water and the weeds,
I
and
don't do snakes.
no, neither do I. No, you said you wanted it, so I'll send it.
Oh, okay. I can't remember, but that's how my brain is nowadays.
Shit.
Okay.
Jay, you're center square, baby.
So
I guess so, huh? I'm just listening to you guys talk, so I'm just chilling.
He's the center square.
We can totally do the Brady Bunch thing if you all want to.
Here's the story of Leslie Lady.
Oh. There you go, right up there.
All right.
There.
Well, Amy, I grabbed some cards from the Doreen Virtue Fairies deck. And so at this current time, you're making your connections with your guides, your lovers. You're making your connections right now. And then the page of spring, the page of wands. So you have creativity coming in, and you're fulfilling your dreams. And then you have angelic love and emotional experiences, and you're being swept away. So it's a great time right now. You're opening yourself up and connecting. So it's a lovely time for you.
Very nice.
I think it was all before, like we were talking about, you open yourself up, you know, not hiding in your shell and being who you are and putting that out to the universe. Just being on this live is an experience that you're opening yourself up to the universe. So it's all about the lovers, making your connections to the universe.
Yeah. If it wasn't for you and that video you had sent me, which you did of your own volition, thank you very, very much.
You're welcome.
Which I've watched more than once. I can't get enough of it. If it wasn't for Scott, I wouldn't be here.
You know, there's always a reason. You know, sometimes people email me and I just sense I'm like, I need to do a free reading for this person or give them some guidance more than I mean, it's not about the funds or money. That's why I work on donation. That's why I work on donation.
Oh, sorry, kitty.
Sorry. I'm not about greed or avarice or that, that devil kind of card. It's all about giving back. I bust my butt during the day, but if I can work it out, I try to give back. So that's what I did for you, and I'm overjoyed that you're expanding your own horizons and soul.
And one of the things you told me that just floored me, absolutely floored me, was you said, my soul is so old.
It is very old, yeah.
That I actually was around during the dinosaurs.
Wow.
I wasn't.
Speaking of dinosaurs, Lisa, I have a bone to pick with you.
Uh-oh.
Remember that thing that we did that other day on Tuesday-ish? It may have been Wednesday. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Because I really have a bone to pick with you. I am so upset.
Let's do this. Are we doing this live? I mean, if you want to do this,
right? Because we need to talk about this. We need to show them that when we have problems, we can get through them. Even though, do you remember what you said? Because I don't remember what you said.
Oh, well then, wait for the hatching out then.
Well, do you want me to say what I said?
Yes, please tell me what you said. 'Cause I know I was very upset when you said it.
Well, it was something about your channel.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Oh,
It's Lisa. What was it?
oh God. Referee.
Are we getting off with it?
I knew it was something that upset me.
Maybe we should talk about this later.
No.
Yeah.
I won't remember anything later.
Okay.
Well,
now
no.
it's getting funny. Now it's getting funny.
Let's show everybody how we work things out.
Yeah, she, sometimes I love Sheila. Okay, guys, I do.
I think that was it.
Sometimes she goes in a direction that I don't agree with. So we have these moments. And
That's exactly. But I need Lisa to remind me what that was.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Well, the guys just made it funny.
Oh my goodness. No, really, what was it, Lisa?
I don't know. I don't remember, but I know it upset me tremendously.
Absolutely. Can't you see how angry I am?
My face hurts.
Oh. Anyhow, because I mean, since I'm going to forgive you for the thing that I don't remember what you did or said.
Whoa! You're forgiving me? No, it's not you forgiving me. I need to forgive you.
Where's the
Now, wait a
popcorn?
minute. I'm the forgiver. You're the forgivee.
You guys can both forgive. Hug it out.
Oh my God. All right, we'll let him in on the joke. We've been texting the whole time. We just.
It's like we're horrible actresses because we're giggling too much. Yes, we've been texting back and forth this whole time trying to figure this shit out.
Yeah. We just thought we'd liven things up.
Yeah, whatever. Start some YouTube drama.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like
Now there's going to be a rumor. Lisa and Sheila got into a fight. What over? I don't know.
And now they're not friends anymore. Yeah.
We'll never know.
You'll never know because we can't remember.
Yeah, because we don't remember what it was.
you said what?
But as I was saying, I wasn't a dinosaur or anything like that. I just said I was actually like a plant or something. I was I was actually like a plant or something.
Oh
So
yeah.
that
Well,
yeah.
I'm going to be posting it. Jean was on earlier, but she wanted to test her senses. So Saturday we did a kind of like a past life reading, and we were getting in this past life reading of seeing the origins of the universe, and I was a plant too, seeing the evolution. So it's kind of similar what I was getting to you, Amy.
Okay,
It's
Lily.
kind of like the cells or existence of transfers to how Earth was created. It's very similar, being that ancient old, that our soul's existence was actually a plant or something like that, of transference to being Earth. So it's that crazy.
It's like, wow. I never fathomed that I could actually be somebody could actually go from being a plant to a person.
Well, everything is energy. Everything is molecules. It could be an aspect of a nucleus of a plant being transformed into a human being. That's the craziness of our universe.
Yeah, everything in the universe, from the stars, the sun, the earth, to us, rocks, plants, everything. It boils down to three things that we're all made of. Every single thing that's been alive.
Hydrogen,
part of
oxygen,
Mother Earth.
and something else.
Hey, Lisa, I grabbed the since you were going off on a tangent with Sheila here, I grabbed a rebel card for you.
Oh, for me?
Oh, you mean Sharon, not Sheila. Sharon.
Where the fuck is your sense of humor?
Oh, ouch.
It kind of feels like it was meant to be with your chat there with Sheila going on.
I think you're right. Yeah, you nailed that.
No wonder I'm not in the leader. I couldn't keep it. I couldn't keep it together.
I know, it was too hard. It was hard to keep a straight face with all.
But also because I'm so old and I've been basically everywhere. Anything that I'm interested in I've probably done. So I'm like, oh, or been there. So it's like, oh, that makes sense.
That's right. That's right, Michelle. Protons, neutrons, leptons, all these little cells have memory and souls. The nucleus. We could have been anywhere in this whole existence.
And plus, I found out, thanks to Scott, I'm a Palladian.
That's what
I was a Palladian.
I was sensing Palladian energy.
So I was an alien. Yay!
We most likely all have been at one point.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just happy to be one. You know, aliens don't scare me.
You know, technically, Earth is a young planet.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I'll send you a Zoom link
let's see. I want to see what this
when I get off here.
the rebel card has for Sheila here.
Alrighty.
Me.
Laughing gig.
Well, aliens and stuff scared the crap out of me when I was a kid, but I knew I had to watch it, even though it gave me nightmares. I was drawn to watch it. I had to see what it was like, but now it doesn't scare me.
That's good.
I don't know why this is coming, Sheila, but it says you need a big hug. Let's squeeze.
Oh, that's sweet.
I'm a feral cat. I'm a feral cat. Don't touch me. Problem. I mean, you come towards me, try to hug me, and I go.
No, she's out.
I get out of it.
She's like, you don't like hugs, Sheila?
I do not. I don't like anybody touching me unless I give them like.
You gotta have the invitation, right?
Do what?
Well, the rebel card says
you gotta
need
have
a
the invitation for it.
Yeah, you have to have the invitation. And even at that, you know how people give you a hug and they're like 3 seconds longer than they should hug you? I almost, in that last third second, I almost want to beat them up. I'm like, you don't hug me longer than you should.
Oh my God.
It's a true statement. I'm truly that feral cat. Like, don't touch me, don't touch. Now my grandchildren can crawl all over me, hug me, kiss me, all they want. My dogs too, but anybody else, no.
That's interesting.
Okay, that is very.
Wow.
Somebody told me that I had a little bit of autism in me, and I thought, oh, well, that would explain it. Like, autism people don't like people touching them.
That's true. That's very true. And you know, Asperger's and things
Asperger's,
like that.
they have that too. Like, don't touch me.
Interesting.
But yeah, so that's probably why it's put up there. Like, that one always needs a hug because she doesn't like them.
I love hugs. I will take a hug from anyone. I love hugs.
I don't. Well, and this is also something extroverted and inverted. I'm an invert, right? And the inverts, let's do extrovert. Extrovert people, they kind of wake up empty. And this is just words that they use to describe empty. And they go out into society and out by people, and then they get filled up, and then they come home and they're full. Introverts wake up full, and they go out into the world, interact with humans, and they get depleted. They come home empty. Therefore, so that explains what an introvert and an extrovert is. I am an extreme introvert. I'm full. When I have to go out into public, I just go, oh, fine. You know? But I also make sure. Well, I want to, if I go to the store, it's going to be at Sunday morning. Most of the people are either in church or drunk or hungover, right? So the stores are empty Sunday mornings. Or, I'm always on the off season. If I want to go do something like the vacation, I'm on the off season. I do not want to be there or show up with crowds ever. So I've lived my whole life like that, and I will show up somewhere. I'm like, oh, thank God, there's nobody here. And my extrovert friend will show up and be like, oh my God, nobody's here. Complete opposite.
I think I'm a bit of both. I must be.
What?
Yeah. I said I'm a bit of both. I must be.
There's of course.
That's very interesting to me because I've even mentioned on my own live streams that with me, there's a tendency, if I go to the store, I'm the person that people want to talk to.
Yes.
Like I just want to go in and get out.
Yes.
People will be like, tell me about their ex
Whole
and
story.
their children and what they're cooking that night. And it's like, oh my gosh.
That is a true statement. That is an absolute true statement. No matter where I go, if I'm sitting in front of a cashier or something like that, I swear to God, they download their whole life story. And I'm like, lettuce.
I get that all the time. It's not recently. I mean, it's been all my life. I mean, I've even said that when I was small, adults would tell me things.
Yes.
It's like, what? What am I supposed to do with this information?
Yes, I'm not sure that was appropriate.
That's the normal thing with us empaths and whatnot, that people gravitate to our energy.
Yeah.
And they feel like they would release their whole life on you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, when I was in the Air Force, I had no clue. But I had random people, friends, just open up about all their problems, their family, before I even knew I was gifted. It's like they would open up at a random point and want advice. I kind of knew what to say and comfort, but I had no clue back then, at 18, 19. But
I totally get
it's
that.
like you're saying. The vibration of our souls just kind of gravitate to people that need it.
I also think that they feel very safe. You see, we are a safe platform for people. You're going to tell me something, I am not going to go gossip it. And it's like they know it, right? They know that I'm not going to snatch your story to go and gossip is, telling their story out of vindictiveness or meanness. Right. I'm not saying passing on information, because I can pass on a story to help somebody. But I'm talking about being mean and vindictive and all that. They know that we're not like that. So
we don't use the
reason why we are a
receiving.
safe platform for that. And I've had that all of my life as well.
I do it differently. I do it differently, but it gets the same outcome. With me, when I go to the store, I don't talk to everybody because I'm an extrovert. Okay, I love people. I love talking to people. I love being around people. But when I'm at the store, I don't talk to everybody. But it's like I'm drawn to if I'm drawn to somebody, I'll just out of the blue talk to them out of nowhere. And then I'll goof around and say something funny and get them to smile or laugh. And I'll do it out of nowhere. So apparently they needed that.
Right.
So
you never know what another soul is going through at the moment.
Right.
And what a hello or how you doing or a wink or you look beautiful today is going to do for another person.
Sure.
Right.
I always bomb people's pictures of somebody standing there and their family's taking pictures. I'll always jump in. Hey!
Oh, so you're a photo bomber.
Well, I absolutely will do it in a heartbeat, no matter who
I
it is.
love that. I love that.
No. It's funny. It's aggravating, but it's funny.
Oh,
But
it's
I
awesome.
also have this thing. So I go through Starbucks a lot, right? And all of a sudden there's this one person that I go through Starbucks, and I'd go through with my uniform on, and they would recognize me. And and then all of a sudden, a third, fourth time, like, crap, that person knows me. And I don't know why that bothers me. Most people are like, oh yeah, I'm known here. Me, I'm like, I want somebody who is not going to try to have a conversation with me. That is weird. That shouldn't be, right? But that's that introvert. That's that empathic part about me is I get uneasy having a conversation with another human being sitting right in front of me. It's weird, and I don't understand it completely. But I'll go on a different time so that I know that person's not there. That's not normal.
It's more normal than you think. It really is. It really is.
People out there are understanding
I
it.
must be weird. I must be weird because I love being around people. I guess I'm weird. I'm an empath
Well,
who
you're
loves
just an
people.
introvert. There's nothing wrong with that. Introverts, like I said, introverts wake up empty, and they have to go out into the world to fill up, which is okay. We just are the reverse. We wake up full. Somebody says, "Could you go do the show alone and be out there for 120 days?" And I'm like, why can't I could do that for double the amount? I mean, put me out in the middle of nowhere by myself, and the only thing I have is nature and all of that. I would be absolutely perfect, right? But somebody who is an extrovert would feel empty by the time the third day shows up. The emptiness would get to them so bad. And which is
See,
nothing.
I think I'm interesting on that level because I feel like an extroverted introvert because
Yeah, that's how I am.
I love people. Put me out in the middle of anyone. I'm cool in a crowd, but with me, I do need a little bit of downtime so I can be an extrovert and be out there and do my thing. But I do after that's over. I do need a little moment.
You would be on the normal spectrum. You see, there's extroverts on the top, and we're on the outlier of that spectrum. You would be in the middle of that spectrum.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So that would be a little bit like that. I mean, I get
sense.
overloaded. I get overloaded, and I'm like, okay, I need me time.
Yeah.
To just like, okay, decompress, and then
I'm with you, Amy, on that. Yes. The downtime.
I actually need to go now because I'm not feeling too good. My neck's hurting.
Sorry.
Oh, neck pain is, don't you? Neck pain is stubbornness. Just giving it. Yeah, in the metaphysical world, neck pain is stubbornness. Truthfully, it's a true statement.
Or it can be you just
Love you, Mandy.
Love you, Mandy.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Wait for you too.
Good night.
Hey, Michelle.
Bye.
Hey Jay, you've been
What's up,
Hey
Scott?
Jay, you've been a little quiet, so I pulled your rebel card.
Oh shit! Right?
Ron's next.
You're the best thing to ever happen to you. Go easy on your ass. Buy yourself a damn drink.
Easy on my ass, buy my own drink.
There you go.
Freezer. Hell yeah, thanks, man. I've been just chilling, listening to you guys.
Jay,
I just wanted to perk you up.
Jay knows all those cards. We pull them all the time, so Jay knows them well.
Yeah.
I need to buy that. Okay, what's it look like so I know so when I buy it,
Well, I'll show you. I have them here. There you go.
Yeah. The rebel deck.
I got them on deck too. So I have cards for you, Amy. Been sitting here for like.
We have a troll. We have a troll.
Yeah, I saw
troll. Oh, troll.
Oh,
they're giving us an opinion we didn't ask for.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey,
that's troll. Keep your opinions to yourself unless we ask you. Thanks, Flo.
Make sure you hide them.
Well, okay. If you want to, go ahead and get.
And they're quoting the Bible. I'm sorry, but I don't belong to your book club. So.
Kill the troll. Hide
Oh,
them.
Sheila.
I'm not in the chat, so I can't do it.
That's so
belong in your
cool.
book.
Hilarious.
I am not nice to trolls anymore.
Where
I have
are the mods here, guys?
Yeah,
Throw
give the
them-
they're
troll a
getting
rebel
they're on
card.
it.
Thank you, Aiden. You're awesome.
They're
too.
all
We're
getting
good.
rebel
We're
cards
good
anyway.
people. Okay, we're going
Yeah.
hammer.
Hey,
Give the troll a rebel
well-
card.
whoever's got
We
a
don't have
rebel
to
deck,
convince anybody who and what we are. We don't have to tell a troll or somebody who has a judgment against us who and what we are. We are who we are. And if they don't care for it and they have a judgment towards us, that talks about who they are, not us. It's not our problem.
Exactly.
I just love
Not
all
our,
the
I
whack
don't have to
trolls.
justify who and what I am for nobody. Here we go. I need to go because I'm going to get on my soapbox.
Deanna wants a rebel card.
Oh,
You got a troll for your birthday, Amy.
Hey!
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Amy.
Happy birthday, troll.
Happy birthday.
to me. Oh, we forgot to sing happy birthday.
to you.
Happy birthday.
Birthday to
Happy
you.
birthday to you.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
Happy
Happy birthday.
birthday to you.
If you have a rebel deck, Deanne would like a rebel card tonight.
Oh, I got some
Yeah.
rebel cards.
I got some
Cards
too.
for Amy that have been senior for a long
I don't know if your channel
Oh,
can
Jay,
handle them. Those
Jay
guys.
didn't get
Hey,
to say his
Scott,
cards for
send
me.
Footprint an invite. She's in the chat.
Oh,
Scott
Hey.
didn't get to say his cards
Yeah.
for me.
Footprint. I haven't seen her in a
Oh, I
minute.
love
Yeah,
Footprint
she-
Tarot. Hey, girl.
Yeah.
Chrissy,
Okay.
Love her.
I got a rebel card ready.
But put
It
put
says
Jay
you are
up,
going
'cause he
through
didn't
some
do his
tough
cards
shit.
for me yet.
Everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass and handle
Terror
it.
Destroyer's back.
Oh, he's back. Hide them. Don't put them out for 300 seconds. Hide them.
Are they back? I don't see them being back.
Yes. Oh,
Okay.
he just named
Oh, I
Sheila.
see. Sheila
Oh,
is
wow.
a pre-op.
Hide them.
Trans-
Hide them. They don't come back.
Oh, that's
What the
creative.
heck?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pre-op
blocked this.
tranny.
I blocked
Yeah,
this
pre-op
user. What the
training.
heck?
Sheila, well done, girl.
You have to
That's
hide them.
Woo!
Yeah,
Wow.
you got under their skin, Sheila.
yeah.
Well, here's the thing about Bible thumpers is that they truly believe in only one thing: chaos and
I
crap.
agree.
Nice.
That's
I
it.
agree.
Hi, Chris.
I'm not talking people who believe in the Bible. I'm talking about Bible thumpers like this person.
Hi, everyone. Oh,
So good to see you.
Hey, Scott, can you please put Jay up so he can do my cards do the cards for me? He never got to. He's been waiting patiently.
Oh, okay. Well, let me just I got my rebel card for Deanne, DFL Rock.
Okay.
Have you eaten lately? You're acting like a big ass baby. You need some food in your belly. Eat a frickin' taco.
Taco's right.
The rebels say eat a taco, Deanne. Get yourself some
Delicious.
Get yourself some taco.
Tacos.
Bring on some tacos.
Oh, great. All right. So, Amy, I have 3 more cards for you, and I have another card for Deanne too. So, for your birthday, happy birthday again, Amy. And
Thank
just
you.
if you need some help from some outside sources, if you have your Ouija board, feel free to get it, or however you get help from unknown sources, really connect with that. And also, for you to really know that your breakthrough is your breakthrough. You have the power to go through any challenges and come out on top with this beautiful healing message. And with
he's
your
naming
card
me.
too, and it says, "Put the fucking phone down." Dude, that screen time is making you awkward and sad. Go talk to a live person. And for Deanne, and this is for you, my friend, and it says, "Fucking apologize." Seriously, just do it. So that's what I have you for your three
I'm
cards.
gonna have to deal with that troll myself.
Right?
Well,
So that's
Get in there,
I
Ron.
hit him several times from the channel, and
Get in
somebody
there,
may
big
be
bro.
unhiding him.
Is
What'd you
that
say, Lisa?
troll gone? Is she gone?
I don't know.
better
That's
be.
so weird.
Young Aiden, you know.
Scott,
It says I have
instead
no
of deleting
prospect.
that, you have to
I got
hide them
news
from
for
your
you. I
channel
still
in
have my
order for them to
Yeah,
go.
hide them.
I did. That's the problem.
Well,
It's not coming up that you did. It looks like
what the
as
hell's
if you
going on?
deleted it.
I keep
Ron does not
pushing it.
have a prostate. Let's hide them from your.
Oh my God.
I did before. It's like it's got
Wow,
multiple.
Ron.
It's like it's got problems. Oh, Ron.
Dude. Your
They
lack
got-
of prostate is like surfing the whole.
It says message deleted. Now you need to hide
the
them
person.
from hide them.
I did already.
You need to
hon.
hide them, Scott. You need to
I did.
Well,
option
we
hide.
should not be able to
You
see
did.
them if you did.
Melinda,
Hiding
you
them
timed
would
them out
remove
in 300 seconds. You had to hide
No,
them.
I hit it from the channel,
I
then it
already,
came back.
it's so weird. I
Scott
already
got it,
blocked.
and
I
then it
already
came
blocked.
back.
I hit him.
Somebody is unhiding them.
Aiden, I agree.
I knew how to hide them.
I think
I
I got
see you,
multiple
Aiden.
channels because I hid, I unhit, or I mean, I hit them and blocked, and it's still coming up.
Yeah. Every
Hey, I
time I
think
try to
I think Tarot
I
Destroyer
got
likes
news
you,
for
Ron.
you. I still have my prostate.
Ron,
TMI. Yeah.
Ron, I think that Tarot Destroyer may have a crush. Is what's going on here.
I think there's a
That's
crush.
true. They love us. It must love
Why
us
does that say 300 seconds?
because they were hidden for 300 seconds.
Thank you, sweetie.
Oh, I have Introvert.
Oh, now it's on Scott's.
Oh,
Hey,
nice.
Scott's
Oh.
words irritate Ron's penis. Oh my God.
You're so kind, Tarot.
Okay, we're
Good
getting
God.
entertained. This is great.
This is, yeah.
I don't know how this thing's getting through. I've done my
Okay,
thing.
I just hit them. Don't unhide them. Keep them hidden. I just did it, so I got them.
You got
Okay.
8 awards, man.
I know, right?
Well, I didn't know that.
I didn't
I
either.
didn't know that either.
I was gonna say if you have a card ready, go ahead and show it. Sorry, my brain went blank there for a second.
Scott, make Aiden a moderator and he'll take care of it.
Yeah, I just did.
Yeah, but
Look, I feel so bad for Chrissy. Chrissy just got here and she's like surrounded by all this wart action. You know, she's like, what? Chrissy, so sorry.
Memories.
What happened?
You know what?
You got here just when it was starting to get good.
Hey,
But you missed
Scott,
the button.
you just did 300 seconds. Don't do that. You
And
gotta-
I already hit. I'm trying to like him.
You missed the fight between Sheila and Lisa.
It's not a human.
Rumors
That fight is still going on. Yeah.
It's ongoing forever. Absolutely. It's never because one day she'll remind me of why I'm mad. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
Sheila,
God,
Sheila
that's the
I've had an issue with you, Sheila, for a
There's a
while.
destroyer again.
Amy
wow.
loves her
Amy
man.
loves her
Okay,
man.
Aiden, take care of it. Aiden will take care of it. Okay.
That's
I was
crazy.
gonna say, Chrissy, if you have any cards, go for it.
There you go.
Who am I reading for, my
There you go.
darling?
It's Amy's birthday, Christy. It's Amy's birthday, so you gotta give her a birthday.
I can't. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm turning
And
50
your mic
tomorrow.
is not on because we can barely hear you.
No, back.
How's that? Is that better?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mucho.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, I
Two,
turned
one,
50.
I can hear you.
Okay, well, I
Thank
do
you,
my Jimmy
Dan.
Barnes- I'll do my Jimmy Barnes impersonation. There you go.
Me too.
Oh,
Lisa. I don't know.
and Scott, by the way, I haven't had a chance to say it yet, but I kind of like this little goatee thingy you're doing.
I know he looks good
That's
with a
kinda
goatee.
cool.
Doesn't he?
I like that. Look at you.
I love a goatee.
I know. I love, love,
There you
love,
go.
love.
There you go.
I might have to make a trip to Kentucky.
Tony,
Yeehaw.
bring it.
Oh gosh.
I can't for Amy. I can't
Well,
for
yeah,
Amy
you know what I'm
for
trying
her
to do.
birthday.
You are welcome. Yes, come visit, please.
Queen of Earth. Queen of the Earth. You, my darling, are a provider of so much more than just material things. You provide comfort. You provide love. You provide security, a sense of security to those around you. And, it's just you care. And all you want is for the world around us all to blossom and grow
Oh my
into the
God.
future. And that is you to a T.
That is me. That is me. Yeah. I'm very protective of the people I care about, and that includes all y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very protective. So my family, my friends, if anything happens or if I can help, I'm like, what do you need? What do you need? What can I do?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So
mm-hmm.
Yeah. And one time my niece had her boyfriend threatened to kill her, and I was like, what? He did what? Where is he? I'll beat his butt. I'll beat his ass. Where is he? Because I helped raise her. She's only 17 years younger than me.
Okay.
So if anybody tries to hurt her, I'm like, where is he? I'll hurt him. So she's like my daughter. So, and she looks just like me, y'all.
So, Amy, I may have missed it. Where do you live?
I live in Sturgis, Michigan.
Sturgis, Michigan. Oh, nice. Oh, so you're there where they do the whole motorcycle thing and all that.
No, that's in South Dakota.
South Dakota. It's that Sturgis. Okay.
But we have our own little Microsoft. God, we have our own little thing.
Like a version of it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yep.
Have you lived there all your life?
And I was going to say, for the past 33 years.
Nice. Okay, cool.
For the past 33 years. But I was born in Quantico, Virginia, because my dad was a Marine.
Mm-hmm.
We moved to Wolcottville, Indiana when I was 1. And then we lived there until I was 12. And then we moved to LaGrange, Indiana when I was 12.
Mm-hmm.
And then we moved to Sturgis when I was 17.
Okay.
So
wow, they're coming in like left and right. Jesus, that
I know it's like I know. But yeah, but I was gonna say I go by Amy, but my name is Amelia Georgiana.
Oh, that's lovely. I love that.
Amelia Georgiana, and my last name is Chlebus. It's Polish. Chlebus.
I love that.
And my name means blessed farmer. And my name actually, my last name actually means little bread.
Little bread. That's
my last name actually means little bread. Schlebusch.
Interesting.
Little bread.
Well, look, I do want to say that it's been lovely to meet you, and I'm not even so sure. I have not seen you on my channel at all, but I just really wanted to be here to support you and wish you happy birthday. And now that I've had a moment to spend time with you, I just think you're lovely. You're just a lovely.
You're lovely too. Thank you so much.
And just I wish you the best in everything you do. And what I'm saying is I'm about ready to sign out. So, but I do want to tell you that I just adore everything you put out there, and I've enjoyed all the photos. Who doesn't love seeing photos of family or history and stuff like that, you know. And thank you, because it's a big deal. I know you said you're an extrovert, but it is a big deal to come up here and put yourself out there and share a lot about yourself, and that's much appreciated. And I want to say that too. So
Thank you, Prince.
And also, I said this in the other chat, but I didn't say this here. I've got a congenital heart defect that I've had all my life, so I'm very lucky that I actually made it to 50. So, yeah, I'm very thankful I'm actually still here. So,
well, you know, this community is everything. I mean, this community has helped me with getting through things in my life, and this community is surrounding you as well. So,
I was meant to be here for you.
Yeah, I hope you're feeling that, because it's real, you know.
Oh yeah,
yeah. But and also, Scott, thank you for sending the link to have me join and all that stuff, and I just love all you guys. You know, this is my family too. So
love you, big sis.
I love all you guys so much.
Oh,
love all y'all. Love all y'all.
Bye, Lisa. And I'm also jumping out too. Nice to see you, Chrissy. I've been on for almost an hour or so. I don't know.
Okay, lovely to see you. We gotta get together later.
Yes, we do.
Have a ladies' night. Amy, please email me. Okay, but I'm not going anywhere yet. I'm not going anywhere yet.
Bye, everybody.
See
We
you.
definitely got to do shows together, y'all.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we'll do a ladies' night.
Yeah.
Chrissy, I emailed you back. You know, try to hit me up when you're going on. You know, it might not work out, but I'll join you if it works out.
Okay, yeah. I just sometimes just send them on with I might invite some people, but it depends on the day.
Hey, Chrissy, I got invites from your channel, but you send them on Saturday night, and I'm live on Saturday night. That's why I couldn't go.
I know you actually go live before I do on a Sunday.
No, my live's on a Saturday. You're on a Sunday actually. That's
Sunday morning is Saturday night.
Yeah, right.
And you're usually on before me. Deanna, I am back from reporting the bot to YouTube. Crap, I missed out on part of the show, but we'll go up against bots. Oh, thank
you, Deanna. Yeah, I've been reporting him too as we went too. So like that was crazy.
Scott, don't you know?
And apparently,
Scott, you know the subscribers mode only.
I've been trying to find it. I can't find it.
I can't find it. Yeah, I don't know how to
when
do
I
it.
put subscribers
I've
on
been trying to
I
find it too.
hardly
Me and Jay do that all the time. We don't get bots in our channel.
Hardly. I don't get no trolls at all. Literally.
Yeah, no, I've been trying to find that.
I've been trying to find it. I can't find it.
Okay. You're on StreamYard, but you have to go on YouTube, and then you have to. And once you're in YouTube, you go in Studio, right?
Studio.
You go to Studio, and then you go to where else do you go after that, Jay?
Settings.
Well, you go to, let me see, I could put it step by step. You go to YouTube Studio, and then like say like you doing like a live stream, and then like you know, like let's say you go to YouTube Studios, and then you go to your live stream, like you know your upcoming show, and then like you click on that, and it says when it says like you know customization, and there's like a way like you could put like live chat and then participant mode if you see that too when you ever like scheduling a show. You can put like,
all right, okay, cool.
And then you have the choice to put slow mode. You have the choice subscribers only and live chat, whatever.
Yeah, you could put it for like 5 minutes custom.
Branding.
So hope that helps.
Customization. You have to click on that too. So that
Customization, and it gives you the different choices.
Yes.
Channel trailer for people who haven't subscribed.
I think I'm about to announce too, guys. So with Amy too, happy birthday. And I wanted to say this too before you guys, everyone was talking about it. It was cool. So being, you know, I'm an Asperger since I was 6, you know, I have my own YouTube channel. I had it since 2007, but started making videos in 2018, talking about my story, talking about different aspects from spirituality, from tarot, to gaming, and it's just really cool. And just like listen to you, Amy, just being extrovert, and listen to Sheila being introvert. I'm in the damn middle, so it's like over the years, social cues, like certain people I'll tolerate, but it's like the ones I don't want to tolerate if they have some heavy energy. It's like, no, I don't want none of that shit. So it's like, it's like because we as human beings we need people too to socialize, to have that kind of relationship. So yeah, being extrovert and introvert has as many advantages. So
well, I hope I don't overpower you. So
oh no, you're good. I met so many people, and even for women particularly, and just like you're amazing, Amy. And just all I can say to all you guys and people in the chat, just honor where you're at too, especially if you're building a YouTube channel. Even just being real with yourself, just even because I talk about this all the time in my channel about mindfulness and wellness. Honor where you're at, find ways to find that clarity for your body, for your heart, for your mind, in your relationships. However you do it, have fun, bring humor, even just bring having conversations about this too really makes a difference. And the community spirit too with like this is really makes a difference. So I just want to say that. I just want to jump in on a lazy Sunday. Usually I'm just resting. So, thank you, Scott, and inviting me to. And I have to really do something with you too, Scott, one of these days. And with you, Christy. It's been a while since we
collabed. Oh, yeah. We'll have to get together. It's just you're on at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Politics with Christy is so much fun. I never like doing politics.
She is.
It's fun. I'm like, oh, that's dope.
Yeah. I will try and join, but at 1 o'clock in the morning, half the time I'm in bed.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah. But Amy, if you want to reach out to me, feel free to check out my YouTube channel, Her213, if you want to collab or send it.
Yeah, it would be great if we could collab.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And Ron, he know me, he know my number, email. You want to collab too? And Melinda also.
We both met in the chat. Yeah, he had his channel. I didn't have a channel. Everybody I met in the chat, and all of a sudden I started my channel, and that's how I started. So. And
same
Amy,
with me.
You met me in the chat. The first time I've seen you here, so I'm very honored to know you, and you're an awesome person. So I just
same.
You got a very beautiful energy. Yeah, you do.
Oh, thank you.
Ron was one of my first subscribers. I think he was in like the first 10 subscribers. Him and Sheila.
You were doing lives with Johnny and who's that? What's the other name? I forget them. Lenore,
Jen Lynn,
Becky,
and Becca,
Jen Lynn. And Jen Lynn. Yeah, I was following you for a while. Okay. But I was also following Scott and Sheila on Sundays and things like that. So Yeah.
Well, if animals and little children and babies like you, then you're good.
Oh,
even this
I can.
Yes. And that's it.
Oh, there's Ricky. His dog, his name is Ricky.
Bro, Ricky. So he's my partner.
Hey, Jay and Ron, do you have to do that for every video, or is it always on now?
Okay, you have to do it for every time you want to go on.
Every time you schedule a live stream, you put it on.
Schedule a live stream. You schedule your live stream, then you go back into it, and then that's how I do it anyway.
Oh, so it's not automatic settings.
No, it's not automatic.
You gotta do it yourself.
Okay.
Which is a shame.
I found it though.
Okay, I'll tell you what it does. It makes sense to you. When you do that, the trolls, they won't subscribe to your channel to make it fun.
Yeah. They just look for lives, right? Yeah.
I only put it for 5 minutes. Some people longer than that. Adrian, what's her name? Adrian does that. Andrea does that.
Yeah.
She puts subscribers only on. So I do it all the time because I mean I can't stand them anymore.
Yeah, I never found it before. You just had to tell me where to go. I didn't know you had to go on that live or whatever.
Okay, if you found it, remember to do it every time, and you won't worry. But
it'd be nice if it was an automatic thing.
No.
But okay.
No.
I just want to say,
I know, right?
Ewick's comment. She's Melinda's little sister.
Michelle.
Hello, Michelle. Looking forward to checking you out when you get your channel. And welcoming you to the community.
You betcha.
What I could say about her, she's got a lot of intuition. because
Michelle?
Yeah, she does.
yeah, she really does.
First time I noticed Michelle, but lovely.
She's very lovely. She's awesome.
Mhm.
All right, guys, I gotta bounce. So I haven't
You
eaten.
gotta bounce.
Yeah, I gotta
Yeah,
bounce.
bounce.
You
Make
know
sure
what,
you
know what
bounce on
it means
something
when you gotta
soft.
bounce?
Be careful, because bouncing
But
is
I
a
know what it means. And I
Buddy.
bouncing is an official name for an activity. You know when you do on the podcast, not that
Work
activity,
it
you
sings out that
dirty-minded
We call
rascals.
we call it bumping uglies.
Hey Jay, before you go, I'm going to give you a rebel card.
Jump off the end of a cliff or
You
a
can give me a
pier,
rebel card.
and
Yeah.
you jump down onto
All
a
right, you
big
gotta stay for this one.
floating thing,
Yes, yeah.
and then you like a big floating inflated thing, and then you bounce off it onto the water. It's called bouncing, and it's quite dangerous. So don't bounce because you can hurt your back.
It's an American thing for Maddie.
Yeah, Americans do that
Tuck
too.
and roll, man. Tuck and roll.
So Jay, if you think
Yo,
someone
Ron,
is
go ahead.
lying, that person that talked to you before, if you think someone is lying, they are.
Oh, gotta watch
There
out.
you go.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Always
man.
use your intuition. Plus, there's
The
always
spider
little
sense, yes.
tells that you can tell whether they're lying or not.
Yep, exactly.
Yes, you
That's
can.
spider sense.
You got radar.
Yep, spider
You
sense.
can,
All right.
you can tell. Anyway, yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you, Scott, and everyone
Thank
here.
you, Jay.
Yes,
Thank
I
you,
look-
Jay. Thank you so much for coming on. Love
Love
you.
you, Jay.
see you, Melinda, and Chrissy, and Big
Wow.
Bro. I'm looking forward to see you again.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
All right, guys. Take care.
We did a lot of lives, me and Jay together. I actually started my channel with him. I
Yeah.
did 2 hours the first time, and it's like, oh my god, I just did 2 hours. I got to start my channel. So I did. So
Oh, good Lord. Ron, you were doing 5 hours. You were doing 5 hours at a time, Ron.
yeah, but I don't do it anymore.
Yes.
I can't anymore because
Oh,
hey,
no.
I'm
I
making
wouldn't be able to do 5 hours. Oh, good
We
God.
just did 4 hours, Ron. What was
that
it
was
like?
your fault. You kept me up all night.
Linda.
And I'm
I
making
knew
it. I'm making my
That-
Murphy bed.
That's what
beside
that's what I'm talking about. Multiples.
that. Yeah. I'm making
Takes
a
a
Murphy
long
bed.
time.
Scott,
A
I'm
quickie
making
is an
Murphy
hour.
Bed. Yeah, I'm making
Oh.
I'm
What are you
making
making, Ron?
a Murphy bed. A
Murphy bed?
Yeah,
I am
Oh, cool.
shocked.
my own.
You're a creative man.
I got it half done, but it's pretty heavy. So
Yeah.
And it was on live, Chrissy.
online.
Oh,
Jesus. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. No,
That's
it's
that's
very
besides.
nice to start today.
Hey, I was with Milu on Friday. You know Milu?
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah. Okay.
I seen that,
Oh,
Ron.
you're lurking. I don't see you. I guess you're lurking.
Yeah, I listen. I can't always message back when I'm driving, So I'm
Okay.
listening while I'm driving at work.
I'm on a lot of people's chats, but I don't always talk. I like to lurk.
Yeah.
You
If I'm
That's
not
just me.
chatting, it's because I'm driving. So I'm listening while I'm
Driving.
driving.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's not a good thing
It's not a
to.
good thing to be chatting in the chat while I'm cruising with a truck.
Oh no, that's
You're
not a
right.
good thing. No.
That's a lot of wheels you got to keep between the lines.
That's right. The traffic.
Do you drive a semi or do you drive
No,
a
I didn't get my
straight
semi
truck?
license. No,
Oh.
it's a smaller class B
Straight
truck.
truck.
Yeah, straight truck. Yeah,
Straight body.
yeah.
Well, when I moved to England, Scott, you and your partner can come see me, come visit.
Sounds good. I haven't been. I've been to Ireland, but I haven't been to the UK.
Well, it's
I have a
gorgeous over
tattoo
there.
of a semi truck, Scott.
What's that, Melinda?
I have a tattoo of a semi truck.
Oh, do you?
I
Okay,
do.
we're talking about trips.
You
and
must have ran
cars.
over her. That's how she
Yeah,
got the
I have a
tattoo.
tattoo.
No, it's truly. It's up on my upper thigh, and it's going down towards the holler.
No, not gonna say it. Not gonna say anything there. I'm not touching that.
Well, please don't show because it's not that kind of a channel. I really don't want this.
Hey, Scott, you probably didn't know that. I was a truck driver all my life, too.
Were you?
That was what I was doing before I jumped into woodworking without learning it,
Oh, really?
without classes, without, yeah.
You drove a
I was
semi
working.
or a
I
different
was
truck?
working for a Purelator Courier, if you know what that means. UPS. It's like
okay,
UPS.
sure.
I think. Crazy
Oh,
hours.
you were a UPS driver?
No, another company.
Something like.
Something like that,
Something
or
like it, yeah.
FedEx, or
Like
something
that.
like that. It's another.
Because he's in
It's called
Quebec.
Purelator. Yeah.
Well, I was going to say though that's a
Good night,
important
Christina.
job, but it's a thankless job. People
Yeah, but
get
they,
yell at you and whatever.
well, they made us work 14, 16 hours and we had to write everything at the time. No scanners and things like
Right.
that.
When you leave from one area,
I
go
mean,
to the next area.
total abuse and no union, whatever. So
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
yeah, at the time.
So what?
Anyway, so.
Well, that one's a
Melinda,
little personal,
Aiden wants to
honey.
know what.
Oh,
Do you see that, Melinda? Aiden wants to
Sweet.
know what the semi truck means.
There was a name with a heart right there. So, yeah, so I had to cover it up. And just to remind me, I guess, you know,
Michelle,
when he was
and
going down
that
towards the Highlands.
your sister ratted you out, buddy.
She
What
says,
did she say?
hey, Melinda, get your motor running.
Get your motor running.
No.
It's like taking a ride on there, you know? Driving
Yeah.
that truck.
Let's look at it this way. I have no ambition
Hey,
to see.
that's the way she wore out all her husbands in Melinda.
Oh my God.
oh no.
All of my husbands, huh?
Hey, you can get your revenge. Get her kids a little band set with a tambourine and a little drum and a little keyboard that all make noises.
Lover's Lane.
Get it, Auntie Revenge Kit. I used to excel at them. I did.
Oh goodness.
Michelle is there. Boom, boom, boom. She's in the chat. Ratting you out.
But I was going to say,
there's not been a whole lot of people that has seen that semi.
Tacos. Yep, get your tacos.
Yes.
Hey, Krista, you want to pull a few cards for Amy's birthday?
For who? Sorry.
Amy's birthday.
I pulled one for Amy, but I'll pull another one for her.
Oh, you did? Yeah, I missed it.
I
I'm
was
sorry.
going to say, I got Scott's deck.
How do I get a deck like that?
I gotta save my
How do I
pennies.
order that stuff?
And then I'll get.
I got them, and I got them yesterday, and I was like,
Yay!
Happy birthday to you!
Yeah, I know, right? And I emailed them. I was like, I got them. Thank you. They're so awesome.
Now I've got to hit.
I would order them. They take a month and a half to get them from Scott. I did Freebird. Debbie ordered cards for me. It took over a month to get them.
Wow. Jeez. Well, I sent mine to Andrea, and they didn't take that long.
Well, what did you use? The whatever. What's that called?
Postal Service.
UPS?
I think they were like a week. I think they were like a week. It took like a week.
Oh, it took a month.
Ron, just if you, I can't remember if I have your email, Ron, but just email me, and we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Amy, you know, I drew the Queen of Earth for you, the Queen of Pentacles. Now I've just pulled Oracle of the Hidden Worlds card, and it's fairy energy. This is the card here, and it is growth, expansion, and a flowering. All of those things are also represented within the Queen of Pentacles. They're all represented with the Queen of Pentacles as well. And it's, again, look at this. This fairy is either drawing life from the flower or
Mhm.
giving life to the flower. Either way, it's a real symbiotic relationship with the energy and the environment around it. And again, that taps right into the Queen of Pentacles energy about you. So that's just there you go.
I just feel really at home. I'm at home when I'm around you guys. It's just
I'm going to look up your channel, Amy, because I'm going to do that, and because I have so many channels I'm subscribed to, but I know I'm not subscribed to yours. So
I don't have much on it right now, but there isn't much on it right now because it's a fledgling channel. But give me time.
Yeah.
I'll go and have a look. Yep. And hey, look, guys, I'm going to have to go because I've got lots to do today. And I'm still trying not to.
How are you feeling? You
I'm
were
a lot
sick for
better.
a while there.
I've got a second dose.
Something about your ear?
Yes, I had it knocked me out for the whole week. I just couldn't. And it was really, really bad. The doctor actually couldn't see into my ear on Tuesday. It was that bad and that's swollen. I do feel I would have, if I hadn't gone to see him, I think I would have been in hospital by the end of the day. So,
Sorry, Allie.
But I'm a lot better. Oh, Allie! Hi, Allie!
Happy birthday, Amy! Happy birthday!
Thank you.
Allie!
It's good to see all of you.
We have to have a chat. I have not had a chat with Allie in ages, and oh god,
You sillies.
Somebody has a.
Has well, it's not me. But I was gonna say, whereabouts in Australia are you from, Chrissy?
I am in Western Australia. I'm just going to see if I haven't accidentally got this on one of. I have 3 different things on, and I have 3 different windows open, and each one has got a different a different name attached to it, because I have my footprint channel, I have my normal skate to the web profile, and then I have my studying profile, and I think that solved it. I think it must have been me.
Oh,
sorry.
But okay, where did you say you were from, Christy?
Western Australia. I'm in Perth, Western Australia. I am from Illawarra, just an hour or so south of Sydney. That's where I was born. I'm an Illawarra girl, and but that's on the other side of the country. But I'm in Perth. Yeah.
Cool. You're at the capital.
I'm in the capital of Western Australia. Yes. Canberra is the capital of Australia, and that's in the Australian Capital Territory. But yeah.
Well, I got one right.
No, don't worry about it. I kept getting confused with somebody who's saying, "Oh, WA," and it took me ages to figure out that in America, of course, WA is Western Australia. It's Washington State.
Yeah, where I'm from.
Yeah. Well, nobody knows.
It took like almost a year for the friggin' penny to drop.
Well, everybody forgets what Michigan's capital is, so that's okay.
I'll tell you what, hubby and I both like watching Star Trek, and we were watching the series.
I did too.
And they would come up, and at the start, a different series, and I think it was series 3, they would come up with, and they would put a ship on the picture, and it would have Klingon BOP. And for get this, 2 years, both of us who grew up with Star Trek, Klingon bot. What the hell? Is that some sort of a dance or something? What the hell is a Klingon bot? And then 2 years later, we're looking at it and we're like, at the same time, Klingon bird of prey.
Yeah.
That's funny.
2 years it took for the penny to drop. Don't worry about it.
I didn't know what Oz was. I didn't know what Oz was for a long time, and then I figured it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite was Star Trek Next Generation. That's what I grew up on.
Sure.
Yeah. I watched. I didn't really take much notice of the Star Treks till I was, I don't know, the 90s or something. And yeah, I used to watch some of the Next Generation, and then some Deep
Patrick
Space.
Stewart is
right into
gorgeous.
Voyager, and Enterprise was really good. The new one's not too bad either, you know. But yeah, I'm finding it. The older I get, the harder it is for television series to hold me past one or two episodes.
I still think Patrick Stewart and Scott Bakula are gorgeous. I don't care.
Who's that?
Scott Bakula played our Captain.
Archer. Yeah. And
Patrick Stewart played Captain Picard.
Yeah.
Yep, he did.
I love back in the day watching Scott in Quantum Leap. Remember that show?
Oh yes. I was
aware of it, but didn't really watch a lot of it. But I'll tell you what, Connor Jr. I'm a trip girl. I would love to trip over that man anytime, especially in a dark
Scott Bakula. Yeah.
Oh, you remember Logan's Run?
Connor Jr. who played Trip. Yeah.
Well, did you see him in NCIS New Orleans?
Yes, he played.
I've seen most of those shows.
Yeah.
Still looks good. I'll tell you what. Mm-hmm.
You know, I was very upset because we just lost Ray Liotta yesterday or 2 days ago, and I love Ray Liotta. Yeah.
That was a real surprise. He was. Sweet. When people say he was the sweetest man, I heard a story once about him. He was making a movie called Turbulence with Lauren Holly, and they had to do a fight scene, and for some reason something went a bit wrong, and instead of missing her like he would have, he actually clocked her.
Yeah.
And he felt so terrible.
Oh, sure.
And he was like apologizing for days and sending her red roses and everything to apologize. He just felt for accidents to happen on set.
He started as a soap actor on Another World. My mother
I remember him because I watched that. Yeah.
Rated? Oh yeah.
Yeah. My mom used to
watch. That's so sad because my mother passed at 68, and it's like.
So did mine.
Just so young.
Yeah, my mother did too. Yep.
And
my
Ray
dad
was what, 67?
Yeah,
I think they said Ray was 67.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to be this year.
He passed in his sleep.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so did my mother.
Goodness.
Just passed in the sleep.
If you're going to go, that's the way to do it. Right?
Yeah.
I have a couple of questions because I just came on and remembered to come here. So, Amy, you're 29 again, I'm guessing. Or
I'm 29 and holding, yes.
Okay. And you opened up your own channel.
Yes, ma'am.
Something new. Okay.
Yeah.
So I pulled some cards for you. I do the oracles and I get soulful appreciation. Look at that. You're balancing the spiritual with the material. Heartfelt gratitude is coming. Or is here. And you also got thoughtful vibrations. You're making resonant choices. I love that. So
that's
if you're opening your own channel, look at this. It's just gorgeous. And then I got that you have the wisdom of the Magi, which is mental clarity. So it looks to me like you're working on balancing all of those parts of your life. Mm-hmm. And gosh, I wish you well with your new channel and your birthday and
thank you. I'll actually be 50 tomorrow.
You know what? Life begins at 50.
Fossils. Woo! I'm a fossil.
Hey, I'm not a fossil.
Thank you.
Yeah, but fossils are great. Fossils are great. They have all the knowledge.
That's right.
You're one beautiful
energies.
Nature's art. So fossils don't not in the old way. It's
I actually had someone ask me if I was in my 20s. I said,
wow,
that's
awesome.
Thank you.
Really?
Yeah. They asked me if I was in my 20s. I said, no, but thank you.
when
go,
they
"What?"
card you, when they card you because you don't look like you're 40, then that's always nice too.
I always get carded. I always get carded.
Do you? Good for you. Good for you. Wow.
Take it as a blessing.
For years, I looked older than I did, and then I looked younger than I did, and I think now I look the age I am now, which I'm
It
happy.
catches up with us, Chrissy. It does. Yep.
Yeah. And then I tell them my actual age, and they're just like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Girl, you got good genes." I'm like, "Thank my grandma."
You should have said Jordache,
Yeah.
Right.
It's my
Jordache.
genes. It's Jordache.
Yeah,
And
right.
going back to an old 80s
That's an old
commercial.
one. That
God.
is.
Oh, Aiden looks like he's ready to ask you out on a date or something.
Oh,
Looks
there
like
you
he's in
go.
their
What?
20s.
Yeah. It's all about the younger men, Yes.
Oh, thank you, Aiden. Thank you.
Yes. Aiden, I've been meaning to watch Aiden's. He's got these Aiden and the Experts. I've been meaning to watch them.
Yeah.
But watch my channel, Aiden. I'm feeling a little bit left out.
Yeah, my cousin's son is going to be like 22 or 23, and I had somebody say I looked about 25. I'm like, oh my God.
Did you kiss them?
I wanted to, but it would be considered wrong.
Yes, abuse, probably abuse.
Yeah, the person was like in their 20s, and I'm like, no. So, yeah. So, but I was like, oh, thank you.
Really?
My nieces and nephews are in their 30s now. So anyone younger than 20,
my daughter's going to be 45 this year. I got a 45-year-old daughter.
In their 30s. I'm like, even younger than their 40s now. I'm a bit like, oh, I have a nephew that age. Oh, no.
Right. I'm my mom's baby, and I'm 50. So, yeah, and the oldest is 60. So,
okay,
so I was the oops, you weren't supposed to be here, baby.
Me too.
They were done, and then 4 years later, whoops.
You came out and you dropped the mic.
Yeah, definitely dropped the mic when I came.
That's right. I do have to go this time, guys. Thank you so much, Scott, for sending me the invite.
Love you,
Happy birthday again.
Thank you, Chrissy.
Thank you. Happy birthday, Amy. Happy birthday. Thank you, Scott.
Thank you.
You've been awesome. Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much, everybody.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could pop in at the end. Take care of yourself, Amy.
Thank you,
Good luck.
I
And I'll
will.
go over
Thank
and
you.
sign up for your channel.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're welcome. All right. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Ron, is your email an MSN?
Yeah, there's one there, but my other
MSN?
email is. But my other email is. I could put. Can I put it in the chat?
I don't
Maybe
know.
you can pick it up.
The one I
My
got is
email?
Herbert Gagnon at MSN.
Yeah,
Is that
that's
yours?
one of them. Yes, it's mine. But I have another one where people can reach me.
Is that the one you would like me to email you?
Yeah. No, the other
Would
one.
you like me to use that one? You got a different one?
I got another one.
Okay, I don't have that one, I don't think.
Okay, I'll put it in the chat. Maybe you can copy it.
Okay.
Because I don't want everybody to use that one because that's a personal one, and the other one's for
Okay.
my channel and whatever. So maybe I can put it
Okay,
in chat.
thank you.
See what I got.
Well, Amy, I have
If
not
you don't mind sharing it.
read you my cards.
Oh, I thought you did. Oh, geez.
No.
I
You got some
totally.
more? Give it up, Melinda. If you got
I'm
more
so
inspiration,
sorry.
go
I
for it.
thought you did. I thought we.
No. It's all good. See if I can see them. Okay, the first card that I got for you. It's hard to pull just one. The first card that I got for you is Serenity from Archangel Shamael.
Shamael, yeah.
Shamael. And then the second card is Intuition.
Mm-hmm.
There it is, Scott. You see it?
The third card
It'll
is
pop up in a
surrender.
second on the computer.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I'll get you a little story, honey. And then I pulled from the Angel's card.
Oh,
It
there it
says,
is.
ask for what you want.
Jenny
Let the
branded one.
universe
Yeah.
and other people know what you need.
Mm-hmm.
And what I get from this is that when you look inside within yourself and you find your peace and your serenity,
Mm-hmm.
I believe that you become closer, and then your intuition will kick in. As long as you breathe in the light and release all the stuff that you don't need any longer,
Mm-hmm.
and then you'll be surrendering. And when you surrender, I think that's really what you're asking for.
Right.
And then the last card that I pulled was your wish is granted. What you've asked for is coming true. So it sounds like you're manifesting what you want. And when we look inside and we see the beauty of our inner child,
Mm-hmm.
and if we talk to our inner child, if we talk to our little angels, the little fairies that came by, the other night, it was probably maybe 5 or 6 nights ago, I was outside, with the dogs, letting them out, and all of a sudden this little fairy, it was no bigger than this little fairy came by, and I held my hand out, and when I held my hand out, it just flew and it landed right in the palm of my hand, right in the palm of my hand. And I said, how you doing tonight? And it kind of like looked up at me and fluttered its wings, and it stayed there for the length of the time that the dogs was outside. And I told it, I said, I got to go inside now. And so I'm going to let you go, or unless you want to come in, or whatever I said. I don't remember the exact words I said. But all of a sudden, the fairy kind of like looked up at me, and then it just flew off, and I don't know. It's just something to do with this child, that when we look within ourselves and we find our true self, it's just such a beautiful thing, and I believe that when you start your channel, that people are going to be able to see that and feel that, because your wish will be granted. Manifest it. Manifest the kind of channel that you're going to want. Manifest the whatever it is that you need to do to grow. Because sometimes when we have to look within ourselves and see the inner child, sometimes we have to grow like we're regrowing. When we look within and see the different things that's went on in our lives, and your channel may be able to represent that. And that's what I'm getting from these cards. It's just surrender, and peace and harmony will follow. And that's what I have for you. And happy birthday, Amy. And yes.
Great reading.
Thank you, Melinda. That was beautiful.
Thank you, Melinda.
Absolutely.
But I know she's doing well. I know she's going to do well. I just feel it in my bones already. So, and she's got my support 100%.
Oh, thank you, Ron.
Absolutely.
Yep. Go with the flow. Practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
I was slow and meticulous and whatnot when I started. Some people resonated. Others were like, "Oh, this guy don't know nothing," But we all grow.
Yeah.
I got caught up in all the language, all the lingo, instead of just pressing a button, I was reading all this stuff that, I mean, a nick ago, it's like a rabbit hole, man. Once you click on that, and I didn't realize all you had to do was really push the button. All of a sudden I heard this in my head. All right, dumbass, wake up. And I think that was my dad talking to me because that was my name to him, dumbass. and, so I just clicked the button. It was like, what? Just that simple. So remember that.
The
Press
first
that button,
channel,
Mary.
the first time I was ever on anybody's channel was Deanne, and it was the 22nd, and I was basically a fish floundering. I was like, oh, help. And the very first card I pulled, I was blubbering my words, and I was like, oh dear God, I hope they understand what I'm trying to say. And it was for Justin's mom, and I was like, oh God, I hope I can understand what I'm trying to tell her. And I talked to her later on, and she said, don't worry, I understood completely. It helped. I understood. I was like, oh, good.
Yeah, sometimes we just need to, or actually all the time, we need to just step aside, and not try and think or worry about what we're saying. One time I was given a reading, and I kept hearing, I don't know, some kind of pie or cake or something, and I was in my head, right, saying, I'm not going to say that. I'm sure that sounds stupid or whatever, Yeah. And all of a sudden, I just, I said, I hope this resonates with you, and then I said whatever it was I said, and they were like, oh my God, you know what I mean? And I'm like, okay, because when we put our head inside of it, it's harder to see, feel, and whatever, however it is that you get your messages, hear it or whatever, so when we step aside and just allow the message to come through, and then it comes out, real.
Right.
It comes out real.
But sometimes, oh, go ahead.
Okay, I was going to say, the more you do it, the better you get at it.
Right.
I've done it over a
like
year.
a virgin.
Like a virgin.
Well,
the virgin
That's
fell
right.
down the stairs. The virgin fell down the stairs. Ain't no virgin anymore.
Oh my God.
I didn't feel like a virgin today during Sherry's birthday.
Oh.
I felt fine.
There you
So
go.
yeah, it was just getting my toe in that first.
Yeah.
Now I'm fine. But yeah, I can either, there are times when I need to throw cards, and there are times when I don't. It'll just come clearly in my head, or there are times when I do need to throw cards. But
yeah, it's just a matter of recognizing when you need to. It happens to me too. You might not be connecting. It can be other energies, and the heart cards will help you flow.
Right.
I've watched Melinda do a few readings. You need a message for the day or whatever, and you just start flowing because you're not distracted, and you just go with it, and you have some great messages.
Thank you, Scott.
You have to trust it, even if you don't understand it, or it doesn't resonate with you, or you're there. What the hell am I? What's this? Then you say it, and somebody in the chat that's asking the question says, that resonated with me, something. But you don't understand it, but they do. So
yeah.
Yeah.
And well, there was this one time way back. It was the first, because I am an empathic intuitive, or an intuitive empath. And I was about 26, 27. And I was friends with someone at the time, and she was dating a stripper.
Bow chicka wow wow.
Basically, yeah.
There
And
you
she
go,
would,
Melinda.
yeah, and she would basically call me all the time, you
Wow.
know, because I'm a trained social worker, so I'm a good listener.
Right.
So she would constantly call me, and I would give her my advice. And I was constantly telling her, you need to dump him. You need to dump him. She would never listen.
Mm-hmm.
So this one day, she called me up, and as she was talking, I had one of my guides tell me, and it's as plain as day, and I had to tell her, within 3 months, he was going to try to kill her.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I
And
understand what she's saying because sometimes you get stuff you can't say it. I had somebody that I had an intuition that the person was going to die. I was holding the person's hand, a man in a group. I was in a group, and they asked me, "What do you feel about the person you're holding hand?" I couldn't tell them. I couldn't say that stuff. I kept it to myself. And a week
I
later,
couldn't
he
though.
died. I knew it. I just knew it, but I couldn't say it. You see what I mean?
I
I wouldn't.
couldn't though because I knew he was an evil man. I couldn't
Oh,
hold back, and she was
yeah,
my best friend at the time.
yeah.
And she was like a sister. So I said, so and so, I'm not going to say her name. He's going to try to kill you. You need to get away from him. Are you listening to me? Are you listening to what I'm trying to say to you? And 3 months later, they were having a big, huge argument, and they were in his car.
Mm.
Either she opened the door or he opened the door, and she undid her seatbelt to try to get out, and he shoved her out of the car, and thank God she got stuck in the seatbelt to where she wasn't all the way out of the car, because he started backing up before she got out of the car. Because if she wasn't, if she had fallen out completely, he would have run over her and died. And that was exactly 3 months later. And she didn't listen to me. And she stayed with him about 3 or 4 months more. And I'm what are you gonna do?
Sometimes it's the way that we word it. If you really feel compelled to tell somebody something, when it's something that deep, you may want to think about the wording, the verbiage that you're using, because some people could be told something 1,000 times, and then somebody else could say the exact same thing, and they hear the message, so either it wasn't time for her to hear the message, or maybe she needed to just go through that. So try not to beat yourself up about that, but sometimes, the words that we choose to use can change the effects on somebody.
But I told her like twice, 2 different ways, and she didn't listen.
That's
So,
cool.
yeah.
I mean, I wasn't trying to say that you did anything wrong or anything.
Yeah.
I was just, because you're starting a new channel, I'm just trying to give you a little heads up,
Yeah.
that, yeah.
But
Yeah, but that was way back in my 20s, and she
Right.
was a good friend, and I was saying it out of, oh my God, my best friend's gonna flip and die, you know.
Right. So out of fear.
Yeah.
I mean, what I'm sensing here is your guy, because it wasn't her exit point, you know?
Right.
You were giving a heads up to try to get out, but her birth angel saved her, you know, because it wasn't her time. You were getting these messages to help her out, you know, even though she didn't listen. So it was like what do you want to call it? A prequel, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But even though she didn't listen, it wasn't her time, so she was saved.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, by the entanglement.
Yeah.
But it could have avoided worse. But it's tough when, you know, another person is supposedly in love with someone else to release that at that point, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, looking
it shocked
back,
me, though.
looking back, and you say, "Oh my God, Amy, you were right," you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all good, you know. I think we need to just go with the flow and say what our guides are telling us, and don't doubt it.
I didn't at the time.
As long as we are in love and light, right? I mean, there are some people that don't do their protections and get misinformation, but as long as we're in love and light and in higher intention, go with it.
Oh yeah, it was. I was just talking to her, and it just hit me like a ton of bricks. I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't nothing. It just hit me like a ton of bricks. So, you know, right there tells me it was from spirit.
Oh, Jerry pulled some cards or something. I just noticed. This pulled up 3 cards for Amy: Ace of Swords,
and King of Pentacles.
Your foundation is based on your truth. You have felt deceit and stolen, but you are a leader, reliable, strong foundation, which circles back to your foundation. As long as you hold your truth, the deceit will fall away and truth will be revealed. Melinda has a point. It also helps when you read for people that use language that you will understand. You don't speak to an illiterate person the same way you speak to a college graduate.
Well, yeah.
You have met to them on the level of comprehension at the level of standing. Thank you, Sherry.
Yes, thank you, Sherry.
Sherry.
But even though she wasn't a college graduate, she was extremely intelligent. She still is. She's very intelligent. So she's at my level of intelligence. She's just naturally intelligent. You know what I mean? So the way I was talking to her, she could understand what I was saying. She just didn't want to hear it because she was in love with the man that I was saying it about.
Yeah.
So I think that's why.
Love can be blind, you know, and
Mhm.
you know, certain people get in victim mode if they're, you know, lashed back at whatnot, they're being submissive, and it's like, well, he would never hurt me, and that kind of thing. It's hard to break free.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
especially
like
when
I said,
upbringings.
I was sensing her, you know, even though you gave your all at that point, her angels were going to protect her no matter what.
Right.
But it wasn't wrong for me to say what I
don't think
said.
so. You were
No.
coming from higher intention, so no.
Yeah.
You did the right thing. Don't worry. You did the right thing.
Yeah, I was just
Don't worry.
letting her
Don't stress.
I was just letting her angels know, hey, something's coming up. Be on the lookout. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's good.
So I did something good.
Yeah, hear what you're saying.
So, hey, I love it. I mean, we're no longer friends anymore because she's a Christian. she's a Christian and she considers what I do now not of God. So we're no
Oh,
longer friends.
but
But
giving her a message of threat and possible life isn't of God. That is
well,
strange.
no, because I
Maybe she'll circle back around, Amy. Let's keep up the positive attitude, okay? Let's be really
I know,
positive
but
and manifest it. Look
well, I
at what
know,
you
but
manifested already. All of this stuff in your life that you have manifested just by however it is that you believe in, you know?
well, I know, but I'm saying if she wants to believe that way, that's fine. That's her truth. But I am the way I am, and if she doesn't want to accept it now, that's fine. I don't need her negativity in my life.
Yeah, let's keep up high vibrations.
Yeah.
Right.
Just keep thinking positive. And, maybe she'll circle back around and you guys, maybe it's not that you were friends, you are friends, and you need this little break for a minute. It's going to circle back around. It always does. And then Scott was saying this earlier, and I said this to my boys all while they were growing up, that, well, for one, I need to say this part before I forget, but that wasn't what I was thinking about. But when you become the person that you're looking for, then that person will find you. Now I'm going to say what I was going to say. I don't know why I needed to say that, but I did. Okay. But I have said this all of my life, even before I had kids, really. I used to say it because it was a saying when we was growing up was, let's just go with the flow. And what I used to think about that is that because sometimes I got to take things literally for myself to understand it. And sometimes my brain gets, some people may call it cartoonish or whatever, but it's very visual, So I always feel myself inside of a boat, which is really a canoe. Okay. So I'm sitting inside this canoe, and if I take the oars, because it comes with 2 oars, right? And if I'm going against the flow, it's harder. So when I'm going through life, and if I'm going against the current, and then it just gets too hard, and your body like gets weaker, and you gotta, do something, make a change. And if I put only 1 oar into the canoe and think, well, I could just do it one-armed and take turns with it or something, however it is that, the situation, put it in that. And then, but if I only put 1 oar out into the water, and then I find myself going into circles, So if I put both oars inside this canoe, and if I just go with the flow of no matter what happens in life, no matter what happens, because I know in my belief that everything happens for a reason. Everything, no matter what it is, everything happens for a reason. So if I just go with the flow, and then my heart sometimes, depending on the situation, will ache, or sometimes it'll just be, I know it. It's all for a reason. And I don't have to know what that reason is right at the moment. That's not the point of the whole putting both oars in, I tell myself. The point is, if I just keep going, and I know everything's going to turn out all right, no matter if it's the things that I want or the things that I don't want, because I may want something in life that my spirit guides, my angels, my higher power, great spirit, doesn't want for me. So, and I don't always know, hardly ever know what great spirit wants for me. So I have to understand that if I just allow myself just to take the next right step, you know, and then everything's going to turn out just the way it's supposed to. Doesn't matter if it's the way that I want it to, because maybe it's about somebody else. You know, it's not all about me. You know, it's just not. There's
Very
so many
true.
other in the world. Can't all be about me. Damn,
No.
why didn't I take a damn donut? You know?
Hey, I know. Well, for
No,
me, it's pizza.
it's
For me, it's
not. It's never about you alone.
No.
Right.
We are a universe of souls, and you're connecting with souls, other souls, and you have lessons to learn with these other souls. So
Yeah,
it's
we're all
never
connected.
about us alone. Otherwise, we'd just be living in a cave, you know, by ourselves. No,
Yeah.
we're living the human
Then we'll be
experience. With other
ooga
souls.
sucka, like that.
Ooga, saka.
There we go.
Building your own fire, banging your own drum.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Well, you know what song that's from, right?
Yeah.
It's Hooked on a Feeling.
Yeah.
Love that
Sure.
song.
What song is that from? I don't recognize it.
Hooked
I
on a Feeling.
Yeah, I do.
Hooked on a
recognize it.
feeling, like that.
Yeah.
Can't
Yeah.
say too much
I
because
don't know which
they'll
one
get
that
you.
is, but it's not triggering me. Maybe something I never listened to much.
Iron Butterfly.
Yeah.
Was that in the 70s or something?
Yes.
Yeah, 70s music.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I am that old. Well, my sister was 10 years older than me, so that's what she played.
That was the time for boogie woogie.
Guardians of the
I've done
Galaxy.
that. I've done that. Some
All right.
boogie woogie and disco. Yeah.
70s one of the songs that Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure I've heard before, but I don't know who the artist is or anything.
Well,
know,
my sister listened to the rock and roll and the disco and listened to a little bit of all of it. So that's how I was exposed. And then I listened to the 80s and the 90s and the thousands, and that's what I exposed my niece and nephew to.
Our oldest brother is like 70, you know, and my youngest sister's like 34, 35. You know what I mean? So there's a big spectrum there. So
my niece is 33 and my nephew's 30. So, and my other niece is 40 and my other niece is 44. So, yeah. Yeah. Woo. Okay. Scott went bye-bye.
Oh, he came back.
Okay.
He'll be back.
But I was gonna say, Ron, you and I should do a collab once.
Sure. I'm booked. Oh Jesus, June 3rd. I'm booked on June 5th. I got my live on Saturday, so I don't know. Maybe. Oh my God.
Send me
Maybe
a copy of your calendar, and then I'll decide on a day.
I don't have a calendar. I go by week by just like that, you know. And sometimes yeah.
Okay.
I have to. Hey, do I have your email? Do I have it or?
No, but you can get it from Scott.
Okay.
I think it's probably in the and where he sent the message to everybody, because everybody's on there.
It's in there too.
Okay.
Did you happen to see the email I sent you tonight?
Yeah,
Ron?
yeah. I got. Thank you,
You got it?
Scott. Yeah, I got
Okay.
it. And so did Aiden. Aiden sent me an email because he copied
Okay,
the
cool.
one in chat. He
All right,
sent
cool.
me an email. He wants.
Thanks for having us, Scott.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
thank you so much for setting this up, Scott. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
because next Friday I'm going to be with what's her name, Terry Lee, Pure Visionary psychic medium.
Very
I
late.
think.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
know Terry Lee.
she's awesome.
And I got a collab with her, and then I got
Boy.
you know Scott, the other Scott, Scott. We used to call Scott Moonsterrow, but he's changed his name lately. The other Scott, you know him, or you don't? He hangs around with Jane the
Yeah, I
Seeker.
know.
Yeah, I got a collab with him on Sunday, next Sunday. So.
Scott's son.
And I got my Saturday, so I don't know. We'll see if I can find you a spot. See, come on.
Okay, Amy, I just sent you Ron's email.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So just shoot me an email, but tell me who you are, because sometimes I get emails I don't know who they are. You know.
Well, it's her name. It's her name. It's nothing weird, so you should recognize that.
It's nothing weird like false teeth
because
ripped
some
out.
people have a name on the channel, but they have a different name when they email and they forget to tell me who they are.
Right.
And they're, you know what I mean? And yeah. And thank you so much, Scott, for. I mean, those are farmers' cards, eh? That what they call who?
Yeah, I did the. Yeah, I created a farmer's tarot from basically from my history and my family and our home farm, and then I created that extraterrestrial universe from readings and extraterrestrial channelings and everything about the universe with connecting to Earth and grounding and light, using Reiki.
Because
I
got Debbie's.
That'll be my first one, and then I'll get the.
I got Debbie's free bird. I have Andrea's cards. I don't have yours, so I have everybody else. And
yeah,
and I have
sounds good. Yeah, Deanne.
And I used them. I used them too. So
yeah,
I used them.
I mean, some people have a little different because the Farmer's Tarot I created with 52 cards, so it's less than 78. Some people have a little trouble adjusting to the 52.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you did basically just use less cards.
But I was raised on the farm, and it resonates with me because I was raised on the farm. I do gardening and things like that, and I was raised on my uncle's farm a little while, so it resonates with me. So.
Yeah,
those pictures.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I mean, why would it be more difficult using 52 instead of 78?
Well, it's. I mean, some people are photogenic, looking more at pictures.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
And some. I mean, I incorporated everything with my cards.
Yeah.
Icons, words, and pictures.
Oh, so more than
it's a little different. It's like some people may have a problem focusing because there's everything in here instead of just like one picture to focus on or one word. So I incorporate everything.
So those are something like when you're given a reading, and then a particular part of it will shine on you. You know what I mean?
We'll focus on you.
Intuition.
Whether it's a word or whether it's an icon or the picture.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome, Scott.
Yeah, not necessarily the whole card, just like a.
What I like about them, there's no border line. I don't like cards with border lines. It's funny, but I like it like this.
Clean.
Yeah.
So I made like the cups are summer, the wands are spring, the swords are winter, so it can incorporate timing possibly too.
Yeah.
Cool.
And my 12, I made 12 for 12 months, major arcana, and they all had the month and number on them. So like it could be possibly timing thing too, but I just had the feeling I just wanted to do it with correlation of months and years, 52 cards, 52 weeks, 12 months, 4 seasons, that kind of thing. I wanted to correlate it with that. That's why I did that.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's awesome, Scott.
You got those too? The deck of characters?
I got the deck of characters, yeah.
But, when you use those cards on your channel, people ask, where'd you get these cards? And then they ask them. So,
Yeah.
I know. There's some I have to get now because I saw them on Deanne's channel.
Oh.
It's like, yeah.
So what did I use? Anyone can create their own deck. So I use Adobe Creative. There is a free part of it.
Mhm.
So you go to Adobe Creative and then you can create your own deck and save each card you make. You can grab free pictures.
Okay.
And then I use the best site I found, and same one that Debbie used, is makeplayingcards.com. And it's actually in China, I think. But they're reasonably priced. It's actually cheaper than the one Andrea used. I use them too, but they're like so far behind because of COVID. The whole unit got COVID and they got like months behind. So anyway, yeah, you can just create your own cards, set up the right stage, but there is a process to it of learning, because when you upload it to the site, there may be pieces where it may not come in. So your words or icons and other got to be tightened in because of like the last quarter inch can be cut off. So that's where my learning process was.
Poor Kathleen, she went through she lost electricity for 8 hours. She said he got a blackout. Jeez, I went 3 days. She went 8 hours. So she's talking about it on the channel.
Wow. Hey, Scott. Scott, before we go, can you put me on the hot seat, please?
Yeah.
Hot seat.
I'm gonna have my asshole hot. Okay. Now I made my own deck. There's 180 cards here. Okay?
180. Holy Jesus.
Crap.
And as I was shuffling, and the card that came up for everybody is your inner self. Working on your inner self, your inner child.
Yeah.
Slingshot that baby out of there.
Slingshot them. Yeah.
Slingshot that inner child out.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the bottom is the acceptance card. Acceptance and joy, and trust your beauty. That the love and light within ourselves.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, 180 cards.
That's quite a few.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Wow, now that's a deck.
Yeah. Well, those cards, there's 111.
I think it's like 111. Yeah.
They're friggin' slippery. They slip out of your hands. One time I almost dropped the whole friggin' thing on the floor. Jesus. They're slippery cards.
Yeah,
when they're brand new, yeah.
They do have quite a bit of plastic or some kind of coating that is really slippery, yeah.
Yeah.
Here's my suffering in silence card. That just was right in the middle when I cut.
Suffer in silence? Yeah.
Yeah, suffering in silence.
Mm-hmm. Oh, with the finger?
Yeah, it's going.
You put a finger.
Oh,
it's either going up the nose or across the lips.
Oh God!
Or maybe it's the middle finger saying, "Fuck you, man." You want, I'm not. Don't stick me in no corner. I'm not gonna suffer.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
He's looking for the Google.
I'm trying. I threw some character deck for you, Melinda, and I'm trying to figure out what this means, but I got dust. So it kind of feels like it feels like the matrix of yourself. It's got like a bunch of particles, so it's like your nucleus, who you are. We got the knight, which would be like a warrior type figure. And then it's like wild woman.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeehaw! That's me, baby.
So it feels like your inner child is a warrior wild woman. What
There
came
we
up here with those cards.
And I wear her on my sleeve.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna tattoo that on you?
Well,
Yeah.
not like that. I do got some
Tattoo on.
women tattooed on me, but it doesn't look like that.
Oh, you ought to have seen me when I went to England last time. When I went to a pub and I got drunk. When I went to the pub and I got drunk because I didn't realize that English alcohol is a hell of a lot stronger than American alcohol.
Yeah, it depends on yeah.
Hey, Melinda,
Well,
I played with
yes.
the deck of characters too. I pulled 3 cards. The first one, go ahead and lay your eggs.
Woohoo!
And I got
Hey
that
man,
majestic.
with one ovary, I shot out 5 kids, okay? Just think if I had 2 ovaries. Damn!
I got the majestic whale.
Okay,
I don't know what that means, but I mean
that's an ancient intuitive one.
Yeah, and then I got
Nice.
you were talking about your inner child? No. Baby angel. Baby angel.
Woo!
There you go.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Well, I use Scott's extraterrestrial deck. Melinda, and I got your ancestors are with you.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. All I gotta do is think of them, and then they show up right over there. Because and that's what they told me. They said if you ever need to talk, you want to chat, you need to know something, and they show up right over there. They're right there. There are 2 of them that comes in, and 1 of them that talks.
Hey, I remember doing a reading for you, Melinda, about you said you disappeared for a couple hours or 3 hours.
Yeah, it was 2 hours I was gone. Usually I can't tell, that if I'm missing time or not, just things are happened and it happens. But go ahead, Ron, because I don't remember what happened.
Well, it was something you asked me about where did I go and things like that. And I believe they were teaching you something. They were in like I don't remember all of it, but part of it anyway. So something about teaching you something. You were learning something, and then you came back. But you don't remember, the hours or whatever. You don't remember that.
I asked Debbie Freebird on
what'd she
the
say?
membership.
Yeah.
I told her about what you guys had said about that.
Yeah.
And she said that I was like in this 10-month course because and I know it's the when I'm in class, it's the praying mantis. It's this praying mantis. But I was in the class for 10 months, and that they're going to reveal it to me, everything, that I need to know when it's time. Yeah.
Is that your email, Scott? That you
That's my YouTube email.
Oh.
For people I trust.
Oh, I have it anyway. You sent it to me, so I have yours anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I sent you through my main email. I don't know.
Okay.
My one I get for everything. Okay. PayPal and everything.
Yeah, right.
I share that with people I trust and know.
Okay. That's fine.
But that's the one I use for YouTube.
Okay.
Because Melinda was saying something about she hasn't been able to contact me. I haven't seen an email from it, so I don't know.
It was in that group text, and when you asked, and I said, "Absolutely, brother."
Okay.
Oh, for tonight.
That's all I put. No, some days ago.
Oh,
I don't know how many
oh, I
days.
missed it. Yeah, I sent it out to a bunch of people to join tonight, and I never seen you responded, so it may have got mixed in.
Yeah, because I only put 2 words, so
Okay.
it probably did get mixed in.
Well, thanks for emailing it. You know,
It depends on the 2
where's
words you
link?
use.
Where's the link?
No wonder.
Like, fuck you, man. Don't give me a link. Come on. You invite me to the party. You tell me there's going to be some vanilla cake and strawberry pie. And then you say, fuck you, bitch. You know? It's coming. And then it's like this. You're dingling it in front of me. Like it's dingling or something. You know? Here you go. Here you go. You gonna come? You gonna come? And it's like, how can I fucking come if I'm not even there? And then you're like this. Then you're like this in the corner.
Oh, geez, Louise. I'm sorry, Sweetie. I must have missed it with the other ones.
Did you call me Sweet Pea?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Scott. That was I chose that name on a CB when I was like 7 or 8 years old, and all through my life my name was Sweet Pea on
Oh
the
my
channel.
God.
Yeah.
That just popped in my head to call you Sleepy.
There you go, brother.
There you go.
Well, my grandpa always called me George when I was little.
Why?
And it always made me go, Grandpa, that's not my name. And he'd go, well, sure, I know, I'm sorry. He just liked. Sorry.
I remember searching for your friggin' name when she started her channel. And I said, said false teeth real tarot. And I Googled the friggin' thing, and what I was seeing is all false teeth came up. And I said, what the hell?
Then he starts getting commercials about all these false teeth ads. He's like, what the hell?
What the hell is your channel about? Jesus. Oh, boy.
So I threw some of my cards for your, is it your sister? Michelle there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michelle is your sister. Linda.
All right. Michelle seems like she's got some growing to do. You haven't quite learned all your life lessons yet.
Mm-hmm.
Once you understand everything and accept and release, then you will have your success.
Thank you, Scott.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
So
and
it's
that's
not
why
your process,
that's why I call her Youngblood.
Yeah, once you figure out, why you did things, why you went through certain situations, you can expand, and then you'll have your destiny, your success. You'll transform. You meet your higher self.
Mm-hmm.
So
we've all been there. Everybody on this screen has been there.
Thank you, Scott.
Once you figure out how to figure out how to release, how to be one with spirit, you're good to go. There's a few things you need to figure out according to the cards.
Yeah.
But once you do, it's wonderful.
Yeah, it's like an awakening. Then you're ready to go for your channel and whatever you want to do.
Yeah, she's been getting hits and stuff like that and hearing things, and throwing cards. And, I'm like this with her.
That's funny.
You know what I mean? That's right.
Oh my God.
Young blood.
Yeah,
I love
you going fishing.
And poor Scott's like, he knew it was time for me to start my channel, but I was like, but I don't want to. I'm scared. I'm scared. He said, just do it. I'm scared.
Well, it's a process. You reached out, you had some healing to do and figuring out. You were, all worried about a lot of things. And
I
once
was.
you release it all, figure it all out, go with the flow.
I do.
It's a process.
It's amazing to feel good in your skin. It's amazing to feel what you can feel when you're unique in yourself.
Mm-hmm.
What a feeling. I mean,
It's
when
like
you got
every
that
day you're
like this, and you go, wow. For one time in your whole life, you feel good, and then you feel good again and again and again, and it happens.
But the thing is, I've had this gift my entire life.
Yeah.
And I was born with it. And how I got it was I died when I was born. I was born dead, and then I came back.
Yeah.
But I could sense things when I was little, like 4 or 5 years old. I could sense things and I could feel people's emotions about 4 or 5 years old, and I had no idea. All I knew is that I didn't like it. What are you going to do when you're 4 or 5 years old? And then when I got about 6, 7, 8, I still didn't like it because I could feel what people were feeling, and I didn't like it because it was a bad place where I was at. So I just pushed it away because that's just in order to survive. That's what I did. I pushed it away for a while until my 20s, and then it's like, you're gonna push it away? I don't think so. Dump.
Oh no.
And
If it's meant to be, spirit will push you.
Yeah, it will.
You can't hide from it. They'll give you a break, but you can't
You
hide.
slingshot your ass. Ow!
And it dumped on me. And how it started was one time I was staying at my friend's house, the one where I told her about what I saw. And I was staying at my friend's house, and I woke up in the middle of the night, and I had just woken up, and I opened up my eyes, and there was this bright light, and it was 2 ghosts, and they were literally that far from my face.
It's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
They were that from my face, and I opened my eyes, and I was like, "Whoa!" I didn't jump, I didn't scream. All I said was, "Whoa!" And I closed my eyes again. I opened up, and they're still there, staring at me.
Yeah.
I closed my eyes, opened them back up. They're still staring at me. I'm like, "Look, it's the middle of the night. I'd like to go back to sleep. Could you not do that to me anymore?" And they never have. They've just backed off and talked to me. They never popped in front of my face anymore.
I saw a ghost once in my life, and I was only 18 years old because I was working making pallets, wooden pallets. That's before I became a truck driver. And I rented a house, and me and my friend were sleeping in the same bed in this room. We both woke up and looked at the wall. I saw an old man with angry eyes looking at us.
Oh, I hate those.
Yeah, and I realized this was the old man, probably her husband that died, and he was angry because we're sleeping in his friggin' home room. That's why.
Yeah.
It made sense to me, but I never saw a ghost after that because I said that's it. I never saw a ghost. I'm not used to seeing ghosts except for that time.
Yeah.
Oh, I see him. It doesn't bother me.
But an angry face, and it was dark, and I saw a wide circle light up everything. I saw his face, and his eyes were friggin' angry.
Oh,
that happens.
Yeah,
that happens. So. And I'm like, "Hey, dude, I know you're angry, but what's your deal?"
Yeah, but I understood. It took a while, but I understood why he was angry, and I figured it out by myself intuitively.
Yeah.
So anyway,
good.
Yeah, and the other one I saw was. Oops, sorry.
No, go ahead. You're fine.
Go ahead.
And the other one I saw was about a year ago. I've seen many, but the other one that really sticks out to me was about a year ago. And I was coming upstairs from doing laundry, and you know how heavy laundry is. And I was just trudging up the stairs with this big thing of laundry. And I kind of look over, and coming up from the basement is, right by the basement is our kitchen, and we've got our white back door. And I was looking over by the door, and I see a pair of old boots that are big, kind of big, but they have the boots have round toes. The boots are about that big, about that wide, and they were about that wide and about I don't know if you well, they looked about size 10 male.
Wow.
And yeah, I didn't freak out when I saw it. I was like, oh, okay, pair of shoes. But yeah, and they were dark brown, and they didn't have laces, they had buckles. They just had like 3 buckles up the left side of the boots. And then they had thick like laces or whatever you want to call them that go through the buckles, about like that on the other side, that go through the laces or go through the buckles. And they were about, I'd say they went about this is the top of the where the this is where the buckles end, and this is the top of the boot. And then the pants, and then the person was wearing like a dark trouser, but the boot wasn't buckled. The boots weren't buckled, and I'm thinking, why aren't the boots buckled? But he was, and I could only see like up to almost to the knee of the leg. I couldn't see any more. And I was like, okay, what does this mean? But then I looked down to try to get my laundry over so I could move, and I looked and he's gone. And I'm like, okay, whatever that was about. But I was like, okay, somebody's standing in my room and they wanted me to see their boots.
Grandpa.
My grandpa never wore boots like that.
And maybe it was his father.
I don't know. To me, it
And I
sounded
was
like
thinking grandpa.
some kind of uniform from, I don't know, maybe.
Was your grandfather or your great-grandfather in the war or service?
My grandpa was. He was in the army.
Yeah.
He was responsible for cleaning out one of the main. My grandpa was responsible for cleaning out one of the major concentration camps, getting the live people out and the dead people out and all that.
Yes, a lot of heavy energy.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened? Let's go to these high vibrations. Not this kind of high. But these kind of high.
Well, I didn't mean for it to go down. It meant.
Oh, no.
But I was
it's just that I know Scott's got to probably end this pretty soon.
Yeah, he's been on for 3.5 hours. He's never been this long in his life. I think, in his life.
Well, no, I did.
I
Say
thought,
5 hours before.
I thought Scott would, say something about it, because it was so vivid. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I was just kind of listening. I wasn't really tapping in.
Oh.
It's all right. My bad.
He lost his hammer.
His hammer's just a swanging.
Just a swanging.
There you
go. But yeah, that was my experience with, seeing something like that vivid the first time. And I was like, oh, but it didn't scare me. I was like, okay, hi, Mr. Boots. So you see it.
There's a song. These boots are made for walking.
Yeah.
Made for walking.
But it scares a lot of people, but it doesn't me. It never has.
Mm-hmm.
All my kids always seen the people that used to live here. They would see what all kinds of things all the time,
And there's nothing to be worried about. I mean, if they don't hurt you.
They were scared either. They would just say, oh, there's some man and lady over there dressed in blah blah kind of clothes. I think they may used to live here, Mom.
That's crazy. I mean, my daughters have seen things like that, but I never have. They either shield me or whatever, but I've heard footsteps, and I've sensed things around, but I've never seen. So it's a different feeling and sensation. But my daughters have told me numerous times they would see, like an apparition of a grandfather or a black mist going by the door and whatnot.
Yeah.
Well, Scott knows that I can see ghosts, and it doesn't bother me.
Actually, my grandfather died at about 77 years old. He came in a dream. And I saw him in a field. He was not 77 years old. He was around 45 years old, 45 years old. They don't come back at the age they died. They come back like they look younger.
Mm-hmm.
That was my experience. And I talked to other people that had appearance from loved ones on the other side. They come back like younger. So.
Well, say, Katie, you should be more in tune when you're high.
Yeah, depends what you're smoking.
Yeah.
Well, that's strange because when my grandpa died and he came to me in a dream, he didn't come to me younger. He came to me what he looked like when he died. Mm-hmm.
Really?
Wow.
Well, if that's how he's seen himself.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's what when I had my dream of my grandfather passing, that was what I sensed is how he's seen himself.
Okay.
So he looked like 30 years younger
mm-hmm.
when I seen him passing and his transference. He looked like he was, instead of 93, he looked like he was 60 maybe.
Yeah.
It's like how you see yourself, in this lifetime is, I think, that's how you present yourself.
Oh, well, yeah, it was really soon after he passed away. So maybe he hadn't really had a chance to really see himself. You know what I mean?
It's possible. But I mean, my dream happened as my grandfather passed.
Okay.
Because after my dream was over and I seen him go to the light with other family members, my sister called me and because he was there.
Okay.
Because he was like he was kind of in and out from pneumonia.
Oh.
So he had people rotating, watching him and taking care of him before he passed.
Okay.
And the moment after I seen the light and everything and everyone just go to heaven, my sister called me right after and I woke up and it was like, Grandpa died. And I'm kind of like, I know, I've seen it.
Wow.
So it was so weird because I've seen it happen as it was happening. He's really,
Yeah, that happened to
Shady,
me too when my grandpa died.
Shady Kitty says that I'm going to show myself at 28 because that's how old my brain is. Body is 68, laughing out loud.
go with it.
Hey, I feel about 18, even though I'm 50. So
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm
But-
probably gonna want myself about 40. I'm sure, because I'm always self-conscious. I'm like graying and stuff. I'm like, that's not me. It's not what I'm used to. You know.
oh, you still look young, Scott. Don't even fool yourself.
Well, it's the gray. I'm like, oh, I don't like the gray. I don't want to be old. But
No.
you know.
I color my hair, you know.
Right. But you know,
I
I'll probably show
color my
myself
hair
at 40.
red.
When you said I colored my hair, you know,
Dude,
guess what came to my mind? You gotta
What?
let go of that shit.
No.
Well, you seen Sheila here tonight. She let herself go. She quit coloring. That's her natural now.
Oh no, I'm not going to stop coloring for a while. Mm-mm.
Yeah, when mine goes, it goes. It's gonna in a week's time when there was some I'll call it caca going on, and you know,
oh my God.
I swear you not, man. I got a patch of gray right here, all in 1 week, and I didn't really notice it, you know, because there's little things that come up, you know, and they're there, and sometimes I have to pull them out, but you know, but man, I was a video had come up, you know, how it comes up on your feed, and I thought, well, you know, and I was checking it out, and I was like, what? You know, because a video a week before, 2 weeks before, that there was no big patch of gray there, but it's there now.
Yeah. Before, I mean, when my hair was finally starting to grow back from when I had lost it, it was coming in and it was like, oh my God. Like, no.
It's all good. I mean,
Yeah.
take a gander at these guys. They got gray hair, you know, and for men, you know.
Well, for men, it's distinguished. For women, it's like, no.
Now, I don't know, man. There's some hot gray-haired chicks out there.
Mm.
You know, I may not have said that when I was 20, you know, but I could say that today.
You know, I'm holding on to my youth or looking young for as long as I can. As soon as I start getting wrinkles on my face, then I'll go gray. Make sense?
You got to work on your gray areas.
Oh, right now they're all colored. That's why you can't see them. Oh, see, I dye my hair red, so I have naturally really dark brown hair, and I dye my hair red. Well, I've got another 10 years before I'm 60. So, but I'll be there before you know it, because it seems like I just turned 40.
Hush, 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 hush. Hush.
What?
When you're 10 years older, we're 10 years older.
Well, I just said it just seemed like I just turned 40.
Hey, I seen something on Reels. It's like only certain amount of people can touch their two fingers together like that.
What fingers?
And you do it, the pinky and your pointer finger, whatever. Can you touch
Oh,
them
yeah.
together?
Yeah.
It almost looks like you're giving a middle finger.
Try your other hand. I can't do it.
Left hand?
This hand?
It's really hard for my left hand.
There, I got it, baby. Yeah. It's
Wow.
shaking. It is shaking. And that middle finger wants to fly, baby. But it's touching.
It's like only
you got to do
only
it yourself
amount of
first.
people have
But
this.
I can do it with my right,
What does
but
it mean?
I can't do it with my left.
What does that mean?
It's harder for me to do it with my left. But like, the live long and prosper, I can't do it with my left hand.
I can't do it with either. I can't do it with either of my hands. I can't.
Oh man, when you put both of them together, if somebody goes like this and then they put their hands together like that, and then you look up at it, oh my God, it looks just like a. There's no hair around it.
Oh boy.
What?
If you go like this and you do Spock on both hands, as you got your hands like this, and then you take them apart, and somebody else is doing that, and you slide them in there together like that, and you look at it. When you look at it, it looks like a twat. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. It was just kind of weird with different things you see.
Yeah.
You try to touch your fingers, and then.
But what's that supposed to mean, Scott? I could do it on both hands, just like that. Bam.
I'm not sure what it means,
It
but
means you're
it was
alien.
it was
Alien.
interesting.
Yeah.
Because not everyone has the mobility or the extra knuckle or whatever they call it to be able to flexibility to do that. I mean, when I first tried it with my left hand, I couldn't really do it, but if I force it, I can.
Yeah, that first time it was hard. Now I could just do it.
Oh.
And I'm still flipping you off.
Dang,
Both
girl.
hands.
I think it was funny. I mean, like this, my right hand is so easy.
Right.
But
That's our dominant hand.
I can't.
That means your
control
left hand's the one that does the jiggling when you play basketball.
That came out wrong.
Yeah,
No, that
Oh
came
my
out
God.
just right.
Oh, good Lord.
What kind of reading is that?
I don't know. You want me to pull out my
the
my
jiggling
rebel
game.
cards?
Oh, good God. Okay.
It's a Melinda rebel card. Oh, good Lord.
Boy. Hey,
That's what we call deep
besides the rebel
dive
cards.
rebel cards. Them's deep dive rebel cards.
Besides rebel cards, there's these
Lordy,
cards they
Lordy.
call it fuck it cards or something like that.
Oh yeah, fuck it, suck it, titty
No,
licking nickel shit. I don't remember.
No, I think Connie Brown has them. She got so excited. She came on my channel and started pulling cards, fuck it cards all over the place.
Oh yeah, I seen Connie got those a bunch of weird cards. Yeah.
She was
What? They're actually called bucket cards?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
they are. Yeah. But I don't know where to get them, but she knows she comes on the chats and she pulls these cards and reads for somebody, fuck it card, whatever.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
No, it's
Yeah, I looked. I seen in the chat what you called them. I looked them up. I think I made a screenshot, but they're not something I would order.
I didn't order them. But
I use something like these, a secret garden,
yeah.
because it's definitely a secret garden. But really, they got really good messages. As the dogs bark at the neighbors, like this is patience. But I would change all the words with it, and just and like the next card is courage, and so I would say something like, "Let your right hand know that your left hand has enough courage and knows that the left hand is going to play jiggle ball while we strike the bat." Something like that.
That
So I
is
just
what's called a Melindaism.
Yes.
Yeah, jiggle balls. Jesus.
Jiggle balls.
Jiggle balls.
You gotta play jiggle balls when you're hitting with your back.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Good Lord. All right. It's nearing bedtime for this fella.
Yeah, me too. It's almost
It's been
11
a
here.
long one.
It's quarter to
what-
11.
What time you're an hour ahead of me, Ron?
Yeah.
Yeah,
quarter
we're
to-
an hour ahead
I'm
of
on
you.
Eastern
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Oh, you're Eastern? Oh, yeah.
What time are you, Melinda? Are you Central or Pacific?
It's 10:49.
Oh, you're
you're-
Eastern too.
You're Central time then. That's
No.
why you
Okay.
pull that's why you pull the finger.
It's the center win, man. And if you don't like it, that's what happens. And if you do like it, stick around. If you want to hug, I'll hug you. It doesn't mean I'm gonna fuck you just because I want to hug you.
What?
What? Did that come out of my mouth?
A good thing I didn't monetize this
Yeah, right.
video.
Yeah.
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 So, oh my God.
That deserves a.
My eyes are
Well,
all
this
watery
is
just
a
laughing.
celebration. It wasn't a reading, so I wasn't going to monetize
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah.
So, Amy, don't leave. I want to talk to you when everyone else is gone.
Okay.
And bless you all for showing up. This has been a great time.
Yeah.
I enjoyed.
Bless
hanging with
everybody for
everyone.
sticking around. Thank you, everybody, for showing up.
Thank you, Melinda and Ron. It's
Love
been a
you
great time with
guys.
you.
Love
And
you
everyone,
too.
I'll get your email if you send me an email, and we'll collab sometime. Amy.
All right. Good deal. Good night, all.